Yo, what is going on, people? This is Jonah Fitney, and welcome back to a sports reaction. This is with the Chicago Bears versus the Miami Dolphins live stream. And the game is about 5 minutes away, and we just ready for some football. This is the first time we have had some football in a while, especially Bears football after that humiliating defeat against New Orleans Saints 21-9. So let's just see how everything turns out. Of course, Andy Dalton is going to be starting off a few series, but the story today is strictly about Justin Fields, and they're just ready for our Chicago Bears right now. And of course, I am definitely ready right now. As you see the chalkboard in the background, we'll be keeping up with the scores, and also during a halftime show, I will be writing down exactly who I think was the keys of the game for both teams, and just basically evaluate our team. Right now, they just showing everything that's going on. It's warm. It's warm as hell outside, so pretty good for the preseason right now. But as of right now, I'm just gonna play the intro. Then we're gonna officially start it up.
You can holler gang gang all that you want, and now go get your team. I will go to the extremes, eliminate you by any means.
And of course, now we is back, and man, just 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes until things definitely get popping. And of course, it was a Seahawks fan in here earlier, I guess, trying to talk a little smack, but it's all good though. Chicago do play the Seahawks later on this season, and the Bears been whooping on the Seahawks after the Seahawks get their last victory in 2015. So we're gonna see exactly how that's gonna play out this season. In my early prediction this season, I had the Bears actually beating the Seahawks this season yet again, like they've been doing over the last few seasons. So you can say all you want to, yeah, Seahawks, yeah, it's gonna be their year, but it's a wrap. It is a wrap. But as of right now, once again, the story is about Justin Fields and how he will play basically in this preseason game. And so far, he's been dominating the practice. He's been dominating joint practices. He played pretty well in the red zone, but now he's gonna get the chance to get hit, and we're gonna see exactly how this goes. Hey, what's going on, Tom? How you doing? How you feeling, man? Oh, well, shit. Just to answer your question before you even ask it, I'm doing good. Just ready to watch some football. Just super ready. Let me turn this down real quick. Keep it turned down until the Bears game actually start. But until then, yeah, man, it's been a while, man. I'm excited to see some Bears football. I'm ready. I'm definitely just ready to go straight to the regular season and see exactly how that's going. Doing good. That's good, Tom. That's good that you doing good. But man, I'm just ready for it. You know, there's other Bears content creators that also went live stream as well. But if you tuning in to this one, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you in the live stream. So right as of right now, it's just 1 more minute until the Bears preseason game officially start. And I just can't wait after that, man. Just can't wait. I'm sorry to be off topic. I already done a film on my YouTube channel. Oh, okay, good, good, good. Matter of fact, I think I did get a notification for it. When I get the chance to, Tom, I'm gonna check it out. Go on there and check it out. So I'll be on there. But yeah, people, officially 1 more minute until the Bears live stream starts. Well, the game starts, and then we can start finally talking 100% football every week. And now it is starting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Showing the highlights from last season. Of course, it was bad that they was 8-8. That they should have won way more games, but the game is on and let's get it ready. And that is crazy. It's been 2 years since the Bears played a preseason game, and it's been 2 years since the Bears had fans in the stands. Wow. Them 2 years went by quick. Quick. But now it's officially on, man. Jim Miller. I don't know who Adam Admin is, but it is what it is. We turn this down. I don't want to get demonetized, but turn it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. 3 Pro Bowl selections: 2011, 2014, 2016 for Andy Dalton. Yeah, he done some things in his career, but I just think that he almost gone. He almost washed. I don't think he quite washed. You know, he can still make some plays down the field, but it is what it is. Oh, what up? What up? What's going down, Thug Cat? How you feeling? Getting ready to watch some football and live streaming and keep up with the scores and everything as you see. Oh, okay, they talking about it now. Yeah, Desmond Trufant, 103 starts. Kendall Billboard played all 16 games last year in his rookie year. I still think that Desmond Trufant going to be the starting cornerback throughout the season, and Kendall Billboard is going to end up playing the nickelback as Duke Shelley. He hasn't looked that good out there. He's been getting lit up. You know, you got Marquis Christensen. He played 55 games in the NFL, and then Thomas Graham, they 6th-round pick. So we just gonna see exactly how that's gonna go. Irish time and another thing. Be our cup of you. That doesn't make sense. I don't know, but my mind not even on that. I'm on football right now. So far, so good. That's good. That's real good. Come on, football. Ugh, commercials. I'm not ready for that right now. I'm not ready for it. Ugh, boy. I guess doing commercials, that's when I be on this icon. But anyways, man, I'm interested in exactly how everything gonna turn out. Get a chance to see how offense and defense and special teams play. Hopefully, there is no injuries that happen to either team, especially the Bears, of course. But no injuries happen in this game. No serious injuries. If it's minor, it is what it is. They come back, but hopefully it's not no serious injuries in this game. Everyone able to make it through, and man, just play football through and through. Of course, I expect it to be flags, a lot of flags, a lot of sloppy plays. The first game of the first preseason game for both teams. Yeah, they've been playing each other, but yeah, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be a crowd for the first time in 2 years, and it's gonna be like, wow, it is what it is. So we just gonna see how that shit gonna turn out. And I'm just trying to see how things gonna be. And they are officially back. Okay. And they get ready to kick it off. 76 degrees today in Chicago, 45% humidity, 8%. It's at 8 miles per hour wind. Okay. It's not bad out there. Feel pretty good out there. Too bad it get cold in Chicago. Man, it'd be bad out there. Real bad.
Second team kicker is the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Brian Johnson, undrafted free agent. Will kick away. The Dolphins won the
Okay, they
toss.
getting
They
ready to
elected
kick it
to
off.
receive, so we'll see their offense on the field to begin. There is Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, we're gonna see the Bears
6-3
defense
a year
first.
ago.
See how it's gonna be.
The all-pro return man is Jakeem Grant. He's one of the most dangerous men in the NFL. He will return this Johnson kickoff.
Let's see how the Bears coverage is.
Welcome back to the Bear Raid
And the
Siren.
kick is off, and now official preseason football starts. The ball going to the end zone, and it's a touchback, and now Miami Dolphins offense is ready to take the field.
With the quarterback duties a year ago, he became the starter in week 8, went 6-3 as a starter. Rough finish to his rookie year in that game, that loss to Buffalo, but an opportunity to be the guy this season.
Yeah, finally has a full off season under his feet right now. Remember, they didn't get to go through the OTAs. Even Tim Gailey, his former offensive coordinator, came on.
Let's see they line up. They placing the ball down. Bears defense is already set.
Some of it was self-admitted by Tua Tagovailoa. Said I should have been in my playbook a little bit more. Should have more under.
That's his last name. I can't even say Tua last name. Okay, 3 wide set, single back in the backfield.
Chicago Bears defense, Sean, the first-year defensive coordinator.
Run up the middle, and they stop him short. 2-yard gain. Okay, yeah, Akeem Hicks get the stop. Akeem Hicks moving pretty well right now. 2nd and 8. 14 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and counting. 2nd down. Okay, 2 wide set, right side, tight end lined upside, and snap the zone. And almost a catch by Adam Shaheen, and it was broken up by Deion Bush. Deion Bush is already hurt. He limping. Goddamn. Already. 3rd and 8. Adam Shaheen had a chance to get that ball. That was probably just, no. He put it on him. He put it right on him. He just didn't catch it. Adam Shaheen gonna fuck around and get cut. That's gonna happen. 3rd down and 8. 3 wide set. Ball is snapped. And he throws it away. Pressure almost got to him. And it's 3 and out, just like that. Robert Quinn almost got to him. Robert Quinn looking a little bit more faster, look more healthy. He almost got to him. Akeem Hicks almost got to him. They double teamed Khalil Mack, but yeah, Quinn almost got that ball out. He almost stripped that ball out. Okay. I know it's the preseason, but they just won 100% right there. That was just a small preview. So let's see if they can basically continue to do that. Okay, punt return. Jordan Lucas, okay. It was a punt return up to the 36-yard line. It was a 17-yard return, but it is a flag on the play. So let's see what is going on right now with the flag. Damn, it took him a long time just to say what he did.
Blocking the back. Return team. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. First down, Chicago.
Well, they going back.
That'll put the Bears back to the 20-yard line, and you get a chance to
Okay, blocking the back penalty. I know you pretty much heard it, but yeah, blocking the back penalty, and now the Bears offense on the field. Andy Dalton, 62% completion percentage in his career, 33,764 yards. Passing his career over 200 touchdowns, 100 plus interceptions. Started off real good, but got bad late. And now David Montgomery breaks another couple of tackles on first down. It was an I formation set, and he gets 3-yard gain, and now with his 2nd down. Let's see if Matt Nagy gonna finally change his play call. And now with his 2nd and 7, and it's 13 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter, and they're still moving. And now David Montgomery left. God damn. What the hell? Everybody left. Everybody hurt. But second down to 7.
He knows what he's about as an NFL player. He knows what he's accomplished. And here's what I love about Andy.
Another run.
Not put your team in position to lose.
Look like another 3-yard game.
Hands it off to the former Miami Dolphin, Damian Williams.
Okay, Damian Williams. Oh, wow. Number 8. Okay, that's how they doing it now. They officially entered college football status with the numbers. I'm expecting the running back to be at least a number 29. He says they saying screw it, not number 8. Led the Chiefs in rushing in 2019. He been making plays throughout his career. Darnell Mooney incomplete. Bears go 3 and out as well. Miami defense holds strong, and the Bears wasn't able to do much yet again. Matt Nagy just keep doing the same thing he been doing over the past few seasons, and that's just run, pass. I'm surprised he didn't do a fucking screen pass like he usually fucking do. That's what I'm surprised in. But anyway, fourth and 4, and they getting ready to punt the football. Ball's called like the 13. He reverse field, going up the field, still going. Goddamn. That man looking nice right there. 26-yard return. And now he's going on to another commercial break, so we're gonna see exactly how that's gonna be. Turn this stuff down. Okay, so far the Bears defense have looked pretty decent. They was able to stop the run early and able to put pressure on that Miami offense, but also at the same time the Miami offense was able to stop the Bears. The Bears had a decent run on first down. Okay run on second down, basically 2 3-yard runs, but was not able to convert that third down. So just the first series went out there pretty soon. Sooner or later, Justin Fields going to get in the game, and that's when, of course, the crowd is going to get hyped like a motherfucker. So we know exactly how that's going to go, but as of right now, Miami got the ball back and it is commercial break, so we just got to wait a few more minutes and then back to football. But I say I'm sick of these commercials, so I wish they would just go ahead and just speed the goddamn game up. Got to keep taking all them breaks. God damn. Well, just ready to watch some football. Who's still up in here? Comment in the chat. Comment in the chat. Tell me what you think about the Bears so far, if you're watching the preseason game. Or if you're not a Bears fan, if you're a fan of a different team, tell me who your team is. The Bears might be playing them this season. Okay, and now they finally back from commercial.
Your local Ford stores. Miller Lite.
Okay.
Glorious day, glorious start to the day.
Okay, second series for the Bears defensive starters and the Dolphins offensive starters. Let's see what's going to happen.
Both defenses.
If you want to watch the game for free.
It's an improved Miami defense from 19 to 20. The Bears have been fairly consistent. The takeaway numbers not as good a year ago for Chicago.
Yeah, only 18 takeaways. They want to take it back to 2018 where they led the NFL with 36 takeaways. We'll see what Sean decides.
Ooh.
Can do about that.
Defense been on him. He was still able to break the tackle and get a few yards up field. Oleg Ogletree looking good out there. Second down and 6 for Miami. Oleg Ogletree almost got him in the backfield, but the running back was able to break free and still make it back up field and gain some yards. So 2nd and 6 for this defense. Oleg Ogletree in the 8 years that he played in the NFL got over 600 tackles, a lot of sacks, made a lot of stops. Shaheen got wrapped up quick. They tried to run an underneath route to Adam Shaheen, but Ogletree was right there, made the tackle, and it was just a 2-yard gain. So now it's 3rd and 4. Field starting now. Now they got Andy Dalton starting. Of course, I told you how it's gonna be, especially watching the videos. I know you have to be watching them Mac Ultra. They're gonna continue to start Andy Dalton. That's the plan. That's the plan that he's going with. So you just gotta go with it. You got three wide set. Well, 4 receivers set. 3 to the right. 3rd and 4. Pressure trying to come. Plenty of time. Ooh, good play. He's still running. Oleg Ogletree got beat down the field by the tight end, and he just broke tackles down the field and just had a long game. Long game. I don't even know who he is. He just broke on him. Just kept breaking tackles. He all the way down to the 6-yard line. They had him beat. He beat him right there. He put that speed on him and then took off. 50-yard connection down the field. And single back formation, quick select. And now they're down to the 1. 2nd down and go for the Dolphins, and the Bears defense this time around is getting beat downfield, and they not looking as good as they did in the first series. Now, of course, there was just one big play given up by one player, but as of right now, Miami have all the confidence in the world, and they got the momentum. What's going on? What's going on, KO? How you feeling, man? How you doing? Run up the middle, and they stop him. They stopped him short. They only moved up a half a foot, and it is 3rd down and 1 in the goal line. They got in there quick, broke him down quick. Jalen Johnson got to make that tackle. He tripped him up enough for everybody to come in there, but he still made it out. Oh, Oleg Ogletree got him in the backfield on 3rd down. Good play by Oleg Ogletree, the new player. He shot the gap quick, and now it is 4th down and goal, and the Bears defense looks good, and he makes up for giving up that 50-yard bomb down the field by making a stop in the backfield. Just stuck in traffic in this BS. Goddamn. I know that's rough. I know that is rough. And now they hold them to a field goal, 21-yard attempt. The thing that it just put the icing on the cake or someone block it. But he made that field goal, and now Miami Dolphins is up 3-0. That was an excellent stop. Excellent. Other than that big play, Bears defense looks very good, especially their run defense. They look a lot better than they did last year. Way better. So let's see if that defense can keep it up for a few more series before, of course, Justin Fields getting there. I know that's what everybody is waiting for. They waiting for Justin Fields to get the game. I know the stadium is about to erupt like crazy. We're gonna get a chance to see how he do. They're gonna keep the start. They most likely gonna keep the starters in the game and have them play a lot in this game. Probably through the 2nd quarter. And then after that, take them out, and then have the backups come in after that. And of course, I still can't wait for Tariq Cohen to come back because man, he was just the missing link for the Bears last year. And when he come back, hopefully come back this season healthy because he just got extended, so he's gonna be here for another few seasons. So he come back and he be the X factor for the Bears once again. So let's definitely see how that's gonna go for our Chicago Bears. But so far, uh, Tua Tua Tonga Laville, I guess that's how you say his name. He looking pretty decent out there. You know, he did look a little shaky in the beginning because they did put a lot of pressure on him, but he did make the right decisions. He didn't try to force the ball in there. He threw the ball away when nothing was there, and he was able to put the ball in the right spots. So far, he's been making the right decisions, but the Bears defense has been on his ass. Other than, of course, Oleg Ogletree giving up that big play, he made two consecutive good plays. One with Jalen Johnson tripping up the running back in the backfield, and he cleaning it up with the rest of the players. Also, directly stopping them on third down and forcing a field goal. So now the game is officially back on, and now waiting on the kickoff. Andy Dalton is still out there. He still is out there on the field, so he's gonna be ready to go back. He got his helmet still on, so they're probably gonna wait until probably after this series, if not a series after that one, before they have Justin Fields come in. And now Thomas Graham is back on kickoff, so they got him out there. Let's see exactly how he performs. Okay. See Thomas Graham put in some work. Okay. That was uneventful. He just ran straight into everybody. Unexpected him to be on it. No, he just said, I'm gonna run straight. Okay, Andy Dalton in his career yards per completion, because that stat went off 7.1 yards per pass, 218 total touchdowns, and a career passer rating of 87.5. So he's been a pretty good runner, pretty good quarterback statistically for his career, but it just didn't translate to wins the last few seasons. Ooh, excuse me. Just to not translate the wins, but first down, and he gives the ball to the tight end. Cole Kmet tries to jump over him, but they popped him. Tried to hurdle him. He didn't hurdle no damn body. Right. Tell him. But he did catch the ball. He got up the field. About a 3-yard gain for Cole Kmet. Yeah, big dudes. I don't even know why he's trying to hurdle people. He should just go ahead and just go for the tackle. Well, go for it and just run him over. This is some bullshit. Trying to get to the body to catch it. Oh, shit. That's right. You did tell me that. Oh, man. Man, you went at the wrong time. You probably should have left an hour ago. But Damian Williams is bouncing around and he gets the first down, and he was able to run it. Oh wow, another penalty marker, and that was some 2nd and 7. And Damian Williams showed his skill. He got stuffed at the line. He was able to get free and bounce it outside and get the first down and kept running another 5 yards up the field. So he. Is that Alex Barr? Number 64 was holding. Yep, Alex Barr.
Alex Barr's making the start at right guard, his holding penalty against the run.
Yeah, I sees the time right there because as soon as Damian Williams
yanked on him, he didn't even have to do that. Damian Williams he got enough shiftiness to go ahead and still get out of it. Instead, it's a 10-yard penalty, and instead of first down, it is 2nd and 17.
2nd and 17 after the spot foul.
Okay.
Dalton over the middle.
Quick catch. Okay, Rodney Adams. He go ahead and got the catch. was able to get close to the first down. Bears, it's about 3rd and 2. That was a 15-yard completion. The Bears was in a four wide set, tight end and close, and they was able to get a lot of those yards back, and that was 2nd and 2. See what formation they in. It was a 4 wide set, able to throw for a quick slant, and once again, Miami gets the stop. They still keep doing the slants. They did it in the last series. Another quick slant, and another quick stop for Miami. Well, Bears got a punt again.
Grant back again, and Pat O'Donnell back in the punter spot for the Bears after signing an extension.
The punt is off.
Launches a good one away, forcing Grant inside his own 15.
He was inside the own 15. He was able. He broke it up. Got about a 15-yard gain. 15+ yard gain on that punt return. Okay, they go into commercial again. Bears still down 3-0. Offense still has not been able to move the football. So right now they're on commercial. Of course, the camera does indeed go off. Turn down this volume. So far, the Bears offense is looking okay, just still making mental mistakes on the offensive line. Of course, I don't think Alex Bars will be starting when the season starts, so he's not gonna be in there. So that's gonna stop a little bit of the holding penalties. Of course, they still don't have all of their offensive line out there. Of course, a few guys are still down right now, still recovering from back spasms and all the above. But it is what it is. Hopefully, everyone can start when the season starts and everyone is 100% healthy. So we're just gonna see how that's gonna go. But so far, Andy Dalton is passing the ball around. And he putting it in the best spot possible. It's just that the wide receiver, especially the bigger ones like Cole Kmet, is not putting his body on the defender enough to try to keep him off so that Andy Dalton can basically fit the ball in that tight window. And also, of course, play calling. Matt Nagy got to stop calling the same concept routes. He just keep calling the same type of concept routes, even when it's no matter what it is. He just keep running quick slants on 3rd and 2. You got to run combination routes or something, big routes or something, because the slant route right now is not getting it done. They is too hugged up on the receivers. You got to find a way to do a combination route real quick. But they back off commercial.
Brought to you by Advocate Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
102nd NFL season, expanded from a 16 to
102nd NFL season for the Bears.
To just 3 games, the Bears and Dolphins had some joint practice time for a couple of
They
days.
still ain't got all the starters out there. They got majority of the starters, if not all the starters on the defense, but a lot of the starters seem like they are not playing on offense. Okay, let's see how they gonna do it. Vildor is starting. Another good throw. Bears is getting smacked up by their tight end. It's probably a holding penalty. Yep, I knew it. Holding the hell out of Robert Quinn. Held that man to death.
Great shot from our crew here. Yeah, Jeremiah Tauchu, another addition who's put up some productive seasons, in particular in Denver too.
Yeah, just can't get under those shoulder pads like that. Here's what I like about Atu. is he brings more size at that position from the outside. Marquinhos Mingo was a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
late last year.
That was.
Chris Tabor
I
loves
thought it was Robert Quinn. They said Apple or whatever his name is. Second and 20. Second and 20. No, first and 20. But they caught the ball over the middle. Oh wow, they look like they took out majority of the starters already. Okay. Second and 9 now. Second and 9 for Miami. They still up 3-0. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. In the first quarter, they still going. Head coach Brian Flores snapping on the rough. Snapping on the rough like no other. The second and 9 for Miami. Single back set. 4 wide receivers. Okay. Only get 2 yards on the draw play. They still looking good in terms of stopping the run. Let's hope they can do that all season because they definitely struggled to do that last year. Laying this up from mid-season all the way through. They have a few games where they still stop the running backs, but they still lasting for 30, 40-yard runs. It don't even matter if they held the run game to 75 yards, so they held them even less if they don't give up that 40-yard run. So 3rd and 6, back in a single back set, 4 wide receivers, and another catch, and it looked like he's about a yard short. 4th down. Yep. Sideline judge is correct. Should be 4th down.
Almost got his hand in there to bat it down. Really good effort. And he did. He hit the ball, but just enough to make Giuseppe fumble it, and he did not. That ball hit the ground. Should be an incompletion by book.
Probably is going to be an incompletion if they challenge it. Oh, wow. They gave him a 1st down. Oh, wow. They gave him a whole nother yard. But first down, he was able to run it up the field and get a 5-yard gain. Now it's 2nd down and 5. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 3 minutes and 18 seconds and count. Oh, 6-yard gain. Still moving.
Undrafted free agent back in 2014. His draft stock actually dropped at that time. That's the only reason he was undrafted. Ends up signing with the Bears, was with Detroit.
Just Miami up 3-0.
Yeah, like I said, he logged a lot of starts for the Detroit Lions. And again,
and we got 3 right now.
Outside backer, you could. Bears want to bring him back as an inside backer. He's got a pedigree or background in this defense, so should have picked it up pretty quickly.
Wow. First wave, second wave, finally the third was the man who made the stop. But Mario Edwards had that initial penetration.
Yeah, Mario
there we go.
Angelo Blackson, who also is a signing here for the
able to break free from a lot of guys, but they was able to get him backfield, and now it's 3rd down. Defensive line and the linebackers is just working together beautifully, and they just able to get a lot of stops in the backfield. Of course, they rotate the defensive linemen in and out. We expect that to happen, but of course, they don't have all the starting linebackers out there, but they do have all the starting corners out there as of right now. And 3rd down and 8, he was able to get the ball off. Oh, and another catch. Oh my goodness. Okay, no, they don't have the starting corners out there no more. Okay. Most of the starters are gone. They played a few games in the series, but most of them are gone. And now it's just strictly all backups damn near. Yeah, they making sure they keep guys healthy. At least they doing what they supposed to do. But they is working it with a few starters still in for Miami, and they still got their starting quarterback in there. 1st down, they're on the 41-yard line on the Bears territory. Excellent tackle. But they almost got the sack on Tonga Taiola, but he was able to get the pass off and he was able to find his running back in the middle of the field, and he gets a positive gain up the field, and Bears cornerback was able to get a good tackle on him, and now it is 2nd and 3. Okay. Dolphins is up still 3-0, and he was able to run the ball, and the Bears stop him in the backfield. Bears is able to stop him in the backfield, and now it is 3rd down. Even with the reserves, that Bears defense is looking good. They is making a lot of stops. They defensive line is just totally shredding this Miami offensive line, whether it's the starters or the backups. So at least they doing that much. The Bears is definitely getting a lot of stops. It's just that they just got to make sure they stop them on 3rd down. And the first quarter is going to end, and when they come back, it will be 3rd down and 3. Once again, Miami Dolphins is up 3-0 on the Bears, but the Bears was able to stop them at the goal line multiple times. They was able to get multiple stops on the goal line and hold them to that 3-yard, just hold them to 3 points. As of right now, still Justin Fields has not came into the game, and Andy Dalton is still playing. So when they come back from commercial, then we'll basically see if the Chicago Bears will have Justin Fields in there. Then we get basically a preview of how well he will play. How will the Bears be able to move the ball down the field a lot faster, or will it be just the same thing? Matt Nagy calling those weak ass plays, and they just not able to move the ball down the field. Of course, it is the preseason, so they're gonna be shuffling players in and out, so you're not gonna get the same push. You're not always gonna get the same type of protection, and also you're not gonna use a lot of plays. It's gonna probably be 10, 15 plays that you're just testing out probably in this quarter, another 5 plays in the second quarter, another probably 3 or 4 plays, and just keep mixing it in like that and just shuffling through it, just seeing how those type of plays work against typical defenses. Just see how exactly how that goes.
Just like upgrading a copier to a copier that can copy anything.
But yeah, basically, of course, it's preseason, so just got to see how it works. I just still want to evaluate players. Of course, in the first series, when it was majority of the starters, they basically allowed nothing. Second series, some of the starters went out. Oleg Ogletree give up that 50-yard bomb, and then the Bears stop him. Once they got to the 6-yard line, and they was only able to move it down to the 1. Bears hold them to 3 points. So I'm just waiting for this goddamn commercial to be over. Of course, it's a Bears commercial, but I'm ready to watch some football. And I'm ready. I'm definitely ready to see what Justin Fields brings to the table. Because, of course, you don't have too much footage on practice. And of course, the game is back on, so let's see how this going to go. Of course, everybody was talking about Khalil Mack busting up Adam Shaheen, slamming, putting him on his shit because Adam Shaheen keep getting his ass muffed up in the motherfucking drills. But they is back right now, and it is 3rd and 3. Let's see what coverage the Bears is going to be in based on the way the Dolphins come out. Bears last season was 8th in the NFL on 3rd down conversions. They only gave up 38.1%. That is excellent defense. Still a little drop off from the last couple years, but still very good nonetheless. Through wide receiver tight and okay. Once again, that Miami gets stopped at line of game. Oleg Ogletree gets stopped. It looked like it was only a 1-yard gain. 4th down. It was a halfback draw, and they was just blown up yet again. All you've been seeing the whole game is Miami Dolphins linemen on the ground, and Bears linemen just making tackles constantly. That's all you've been seeing. And it's 4th and 1 after a 2-yard gain, and they going for it. get the run, and they stopped him. Once again, they stopped him. They stopped him on 4th and 1. And now the Bears offense is getting ready to get back on that field. That was an easy stop, too. He didn't go anywhere. Nowhere. What? They just giving him the first down.
Keeps his legs moving. He's leg driving it there. From Malcolm Brown.
He still looked stopped short.
Brown is the most experienced running back now.
It looked like that was a stop. They gave him the first down. 1st and 1. 2 wide receiver set, single back. He probably gonna run. Oh nope. Shovel pass to his running back, and running back gets about a 3 yard gain. Duke Shelley on the tackle. Well, basically a shove. Basically got him to get outside and go out of bounds. Got to make that tackle though. He almost did. He got him to go out of bounds, but he got to make the tackle. 3 yard gain, 2nd and 7.
3rd year out of Kansas State, 9 games as a rookie, 11 games last year, including a couple of
3 wide receiver set, single backfield. And it is a stretch run, stretch it outside. He get the first down and use his speed and gets about 11 yard gain, and they inside the 15 yard line. And Miami keeps the ball and they keep driving it down the field. Of course, now there's no starters in there. Oleg Ogletree was able to penetrate, but he stretched the ball outside and he was able to get the yard to gain and more. He was able to do a lot more. KO, you still in traffic or did you make it to the bye? As if you're still in here. Did you make it to the bye or you still in traffic? And the 4-man rush, and it's picked off. Picked off by DeAndre Houston Carson, number 36, in the end zone, and the Bears get the turnovers that we be looking for. Yeah, of course, it's preseason, and of course, none of this should count, but it always looks good to see the Bears defense look good right there. And once again, Adam Shaheen was their intended receiver, and they was able to get the interception. That's what the hell I'm talking about. And now they just taking a commercial break, and then they'll be right back after this. So while they doing their commercial break, that is what I'm talking about. DeAndre Houston Carson gets the turnover, and once again, the Chicago Bears offense is going to be moving out on the field. So I'm pretty sure this time around, they probably going to have Justin Fields out there. Let's see. They said they're going to have him play a lot of the game, probably into the 4th quarter. So let's just see how that's going to go. So defense gets the turnover. That's what I'm talking about. It don't matter that it's preseason. It don't matter that it's backups. That's still the starting quarterback making all the right plays out there. He was driving them down the field. They was calling all the right plays. The ball was in the right spot. It was just that the defender made the right play at the right time. And boom, turnover for the Bears. He was able to run it up the field a little bit, got it up to about the 12-yard line, and now just waiting for Justin Fields and to come in there, and definitely waiting on this goddamn commercial to end. They just keep putting ads in there like crazy. Like, god damn, come on now. Too many ads. Too many. Way too many. What this man swimming for? Blue Cross Blue Shield. God damn. Okay, Justin Fields is now on the field. 2nd quarter with 12 minutes left in the quarter. 12 minutes and 11 seconds left in the quarter. And he is getting a standing ovation. They ready for this, and so am I. Let's see how he's gonna play. First official snap for the Chicago Bears. Sam Mustipher still out there, so they still got a few starters out there on the offensive line. And of course, the Bears got a lot of injuries, so let's see how this goes. First down handoff to Damian Williams, and he gets cut from up under and only a gain of 1. Still running the football. Still, I'm guess they trying to make sure they protect Fields early on, which I understand that. It's gonna be a few times though where he's gonna make them plays. He's gonna try to make them plays. He naturally does that. This is what he's been doing his whole career. Yep, Justin Fields is in. Yes, sir. They roll him out on second down. Get the pass off. Get knocked back. They had him roll out to the right. You get a ball to Demir Bird. Demir Bird get hit at the line of scrimmage, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Now 3rd and 8. Let's see what formation the Bears be in. They're going to keep talking about the fact they run a 4-4 and 4. That's fine. 5 wide receiver set. Empty backfield. Damian Williams come back to the line. Wow. Javon Williams, false start offense, number 15. Wow.
Because that is the most prototypical preseason penalty I think I've ever seen. You're like, you're jacked up, big snap, 3rd down, pass play coming up.
Justin Fields got to snap that ball. Either they taking too long to get the call in, or he is taking too long to snap the ball. They got to snap the ball. 10 seconds left. They got to move. They got to move. 3 seconds. Another false start. What the hell? They not getting the play calling in fast enough, and he's not moving like he's supposed to. It was looking okay at first. Looking sloppy. 3rd and 18. They got it all backups, but still. Now they're gonna move. Now they're gonna get the play call in right. 3rd and 18. Justin Fields is running around, running to the outside, get the play off. And Damian Williams makes the catch, but of course it is 4th down. That was his first career series ran in the preseason. He was looking for the pass. I like the fact that he doesn't look real panicked out there. He looked relaxed while he releasing the ball. That's what I like about Justin Fields so far, based on the little bit that I've seen from him. While it's 4th and 9 and Pat O'Donnell getting ready to play. Justin Fields looked real relaxed the entire time. He didn't look so panicky out there. With Trubisky, when he take off running, when he run, even though ain't nobody around, you see him doing this, looking around quickly, looking terrified to death out there. Justin Fields, he looked, didn't panic, rolled out to his right, still looked relaxed and delivered the ball smoothly. Of course, it was still a stop on 3rd down. The ball came out and it was delivered smoothly. It looked smooth as hell coming out of his hand. And Damian Williams caught the ball, and of course, 4th down. And of course, the Bears punted the football, and that dangerous punt returner was able to have a long run back, maybe to about the 30-yard line. It was like a 37-yard punt return that he basically did. But Justin Fields, he looks very smooth out there so far. He just it is limited play calling, so it's the preseason, so they're not going to run a lot of extensive plays out there. They're not going to run a lot of that. They're just going to try to make sure they protect their assets. They're going to protect their assets like they usually do. And Justin Fields going to be out there, but they're going to not going to put him in a position where he end up getting hurt. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to make sure he don't get hurt out there. So it is what it is on that. But so far in a limited series, the first series that I seen him in, looks relaxed. He don't look timid. You know, he ain't shifting his head back and forth. He ain't got eyes in the back of his head. He ain't super scared right now. But right now it is on commercial, and let me turn this down again. Illinois born. My ass. Shit. But anyways, how is everybody enjoying the preseason game so far? Watching the game, watching Bears football for the first time since that psychotic defeat 21-9 against the Saints in the playoffs. You know, it left a bad taste in our mouth. You know, at first we thought Trubisky was going to come back. It was either going to be him or Nagy, and of course they chose Nagy, and Trubisky is gone. Justin Fields and Andy Dalton is here. So now let's just see how this going to go now. The Bears defense is back on the field, and Miami got an excellent punt return again, and now they replaced the quarterback with a new quarterback, and now they get ready to run football. No, almost intercepted. And second down coming up. I don't know if they call it a catch or not. It looked like it was going to be a run. Excellent play action pass. Hit the running back in the middle of the field. And the Bears just came in and collided on him right away and almost just destroyed him. And the ball came out. So I don't know if they're going to count it as a catch or is it second and 10? Yep, second and 10. So right now there's a three wide receiver set, tight end in tight, single backfield. Let's see how they're gonna play. There's a blitz from the Bears, and quarterback is starting to run with the football. Damn, he runs slow, but he got the first down, and he is out of bounds. But it is a flag on the field, so it's probably a holding call, most likely against the Dolphins. They've been holding like hell, and I'm surprised that they actually called a holding calls because when the season start, when Khalil Mack getting held all damn last season, they ain't called not one goddamn play, not one flag. Damn, those flags was few and fucking between. So Cole Komet having his interview talking on the field, talking about how they gonna try to get him more involved this season. I guess they're gonna have him take the role of Jimmy Graham from last year. Had Jimmy Graham take more of his role, come in between. Second down and 20. Yep, it was a hold. Quarterback once again running down the field, and he slides after 70-yard gain. Now it's the third down coming up. I knew it had to be a holding call. So I'm like, man, it was just too open for him, man. He can't run fast worth shit. He can't run fast at all. He still had what 10, 15-yard gain the first time. This time he gets 7-yard gain, no 8-yard gain. So now it's third down and 12, 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second quarter. The ball was snapped. Bears defense almost got to him quickly, and they forced him to throw the ball out quickly, and it's another flag. He definitely felt it right out of the gate. The Bears defensive line almost got to him right away. But now it's holding defense number 45. That's an automatic first down, I think. Yep, fresh set of downs. See the replay. Oh yeah, he holding shit. He held the dog shit out. I don't know what he thought. I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing. Definitely don't know what the hell he thought he was doing. But first down, threw our receiver set, tight end tight, went back in the backfield. Quick draw, quick draw run, and he like he got a 4 to 5 yard run. No, 6 yards a game, and then second down and 4 coming up. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. I just want to see them do something. Oh, okay, that's Jacoby Brissett in his 6th season. I didn't know that was him. Okay, he was Miami now. But second down and 4, stretch run to the outside, and they able to get him just before he was able to fully turn that corner. And it's third down and 2 coming up. He definitely was turning that corner with that speed he got. If he breaks that one tackle, he is gone. But he was able to. Bears defensive back was able to come in and make that tackle off third down and 1.5 yards. That was Michael Joseph, second-year man, making a play. Man, they still got the cornerback spins. That far back. Quick draw again, and of course, they picked up the first down on third down and 1. Now it's strictly nothing but backups in there. So far, even the backups is looking pretty decent out there, but it's more so just trying to see exactly what Justin Fields do out there because he's really the story of the day. So let's just see how that's going to be. Look like they got Christian Jones back out there as backup, reuniting back with the Bears after spending a few seasons with the Lions. And once again, he runs the football, and Jacoby Brissett goes out of bounds again after a few yards gained. Second down. Clock still running. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Still going. Let's hope that aggressiveness do translate to turnovers. The commentary's talking about it now. How because Sean Desai, his type of aggressive type of play style will can possibly translate to turnovers, much like what Vic Fangio, his predecessor before him, did. Much like what the previous defensive coordinator didn't do. I'm not even going to mention his name. So I'm not even going to talk about him. But hopefully Sean Desai can be that Vic Fangio again. Bring back the type of play style again. It does translate to turnovers because that's something that the Bears truly missed in 2020. They missed it a little bit more. They missed it a little bit in 2019, but they still looked pretty good. But in 2020, it was no good. But Duke Shelley on third down and 4 was able to make the pass breakup and no penalty flag on the play or nothing like that. Oh, you can't call no flag on that because he was rough as hell with him too. So they let them both play. It was equal aggressiveness on both sides. But once again, the Bears hold them to fourth down and 4, and they get ready to kick another field goal. And unless all of a sudden he missed because the man and lost feeling in his leg, the Miami Dolphins are going to be up 6-0.
Second field goal attempt for Jason Sanders. From 35.
And the kick is up. And the kick is good. Now Miami is up 6-0. Erase that. Now Miami is up 6-0 on the Bears. So they up 6-0 on our Bears, man. Let's see what they're gonna do. The Bears gonna come back and do something. I know it's preseason, but Bears got to do something. Preseason, and I still want it. KO, did you make it to the bye yet? Make it over there yet, man? With these commercials, so many breaks, too many breaks. KO, if you still in here, let me know if you made it there. Let me know.
To me, this is no hobby. It's a passion. You want people to see your work and be inspired.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where I am. When there's a plan, my game face is always on. I'm an artist and Chicago Bears fan.
That's fine that you're an artist and you're a Chicago Bears fan. They showed your ass 5 times already, my dude. They need to come on. Back to some football. You're doing too much already. Let's go. They just become more and more ad based. Hot dog. But as of right now, of course, the Miami Dolphins up 6-0 on the Bears. And so far, they still making sure to protect their assets right now. They not trying to do too much with Justin Fields. But let's see how it goes. And they get ready to do the kickoff again. And Justin Fields will be back on the field. And let's see exactly how it go again. Let's see if Matt Nagy gonna try to unleash him a little bit more. Probably try to have him go out there and run. You know, they going a little hard out there. They ain't going super hard. Jordan Lucas. Okay, let's see how he play. Jordan Lucas, first year man out of Penn State. Well, 4th year man out of Penn State. Kickoff return. He running out. Okay. Okay. Okay, Justin Fields is getting back out there again. Let's see how they're gonna do it again, man. It is packed at Soldier Field. And I'm surprised they let it be packed like that with COVID going on with the Delta bullshit. As much as I would love to be out there. First motherfucker to get the oh no. Be scared out there. Okay, 1st and 10. Justin Fields is 2 of 2 passing, 10 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Drop back. Oh, he looking like he was a little bit too damn relaxed out there with that lazy ass pass. Got knocked up in the air, almost picked off. So last year, 2,100 passing yards total, 22 touchdowns, 70% completion percentage, led the Big Ten, 9.3 yards per attempt. He put in work last year in that shortened season. Shit, I think they only played 6-7 games. Once again, knocked down. 3rd down, just like that. Wow. No, it's preseason. But it's still aggravating to see that the offense is still not moving the ball when there's number backups in it. I mean, the play calling is still kind of ass. Still kind of ass.
So now he's got to learn how to spit out plays. He's got to have a picture of that play in his mind. And he even talked about it, and Matt Nagy talked to us about it last night, that he's starting to see that picture.
Let's see. Yet again. Yet again, Miami get the stop. 4th down to 10. Bears don't go nowhere. So don't get out the field. In a race for you to be looking down now. Looking at the receiver, looking crazy. You don't want him through the ball. But like I said before, preseason, they still protecting their assets. 4th down to 10. Chicago once again getting ready to play. Hunter gonna be putting in work today. His leg gonna be sore as hell. Okay, they get the stop and made the returner, who's been taking off on them the last few times, make him run backwards. And a -5-yard return. Okay. Once again, another commercial break for Chicago. But Miami is up 6-0. Two people up in here. What's going down with y'all? Miami is up 6-0 right now. The Bears is still down. So far, the Bears have not been moving the ball. They was able to make a few good run plays with a few starting offensive linemen they have. David Montgomery had 2 quick carries. Damian Williams had a few catches and a few carries, and they took them out. I don't even think Allen Robinson even played at all. Darnell Mooney was out there for a little bit, but he really didn't play that much. So they just been rotating guys in and out real quick. And so far, Justin Fields' debut look a little underwhelming as of right now. I know if Butters I know Butters is probably loving this and hating it at the same time. The simple fact that Justin Fields is not looking spectacular right now, and the fact that Mac Jones looked a little bit better in his debut with New England. So I know biological Butters, no wait, Borraicho Butters, another Bears content creator that I stream with a few times here and there on his live stream that I be conversing sports with. I know he probably loving it because he was just rooting for Mac Jones out of Alabama, and we all say that Justin Fields is a lot better, which he is overall. But some people assume that Mac Jones might be in a better position. Others say that Justin Fields is in the best position. So you can argue either way that both of them is in the same type of position. Mac Jones going to New England, and also Justin Fields going to the Bears. So we're just gonna see how that's gonna turn out. And yet again, now they back from commercial break. We go ahead and turn the volume back up. And Miami started 27-yard line, 1st and 10, single back formation, run the football, and they shut them down, and it gets back to the line of scrimmage yet again. Number 45 of Chicago, Owego Way, makes the stop. Yes, that is his name. I don't know. Listen, the man African. Adina Way. Or whatever. If I'm botching the name, I'm botching the name. Joel Igwe. I guess that's a lot to say. It's a lot to say. That's all I can say about that. And now there's an injury on the field for Miami Dolphins. He really hurt out there. He looked hurt bad. We see Tariq Cohen out there. Of course, he's not dressed. At least he out there. At least he able to walk around. Allen Robinson dress. Okay, he did play. He's probably just out there for that one series, and then they took him right off the field. Roquan Smith didn't play at all. He's not dressed, but he does. Yeah, I know. I'm about to say I know a lot of players didn't play because I was looking out there. A few guys didn't look like they was gonna play. They probably got a few guys that's not gonna play no preseason game, which I hope that's not the case because we say what happened in 2019 when the Bears didn't have their starters out there in the preseason. It took them into damn near mid-season before they was able to get into a serious type of form. So Sean Desai up there in the booth calling the defensive plays, and even with the starters or the backups, they looking good out there. They looking pretty decent, holding Miami only to 6 points. Maybe the second game of the season, the starters will play extensively, and then of course the third game of the season it would be strictly nothing but backups. But we're gonna see how that go. A quick strike on a quick slant and Deuce Shelley on the stop, and once again they hold it to third down. The Bears 2020 defense, fifth in red zone defense, eighth at NFL in third downs, seventh in NFC in points allowed with 23 points allowed, and fourth in the NFC in terms of forced fumbles. So the Bears 2020 defense was still pretty good and pretty in a lot of aspects of the game, but they still just couldn't make the most important plays. And on third down and 4, they almost sacked Jacoby Dorsett, but he was able to break free and almost got the completion, but the cornerbacks was able to stay with the receivers and get that goddamn stop. House feels I can't find the channel. So far the play calling Jake is lackluster, and so far his debut was underwhelming, and it's on Fox Chicago. That's what it's on. It's on Fox Chicago. Where you located, Jake? You I thought you lived in Illinois or something like that. You definitely should be able to find the channel. Okay. I don't know what you mean you can't find the channel. They make sure I'm about to say Chicago make sure they fans can see. If it's a national game, they're gonna show it locally on either WPWR. Oh no, in Cali. Oh damn. Damn. Okay. Damn. Once again, he fumbled the snap. And first down, Justin Fields fumbled the snap. Oh wow. How you fumble the snap? Those are the small problems right there. But a second and 12, Justin Fields in the backfield, he get the pass away and almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Third down and 12, just like that. He fumbled the snap on first down. Nothing happened on second down. Almost throw an interception on second down. It was deflected, and the other player almost came up with the interception, but he couldn't catch it. But it's third down and 12, and Justin Fields is not looking that good. The play calling is looking still ass, and with that, he's not looking good. Justin Fields is taking off down the field, and he fumbled. But Fields get the ball. Damn, he fast as hell. He fumbled. They was on top of him, and somehow he got up, ran back, and got the football before the defender that was way in front of him. But yeah, he fumbled the ball. He was able to sprint back quick as hell and get the ball before the defender that was in front of him got the ball. So 2 fumbles on that series by Justin Fields.
Are you ready?
He went from being relaxed to being way too damn relaxed to a point that he is relaxed with the football. You better get some pep in his goddamn step. He looks underwhelming. He looks underwhelming as hell out there. He looked excellent in practice. But he looks underwhelming in the preseason game so far. Of course, it is still preseason and it's still the first preseason game, but underwhelming. Mac Jones looked better so far. Butters is looking right, but once again, it's still the preseason and there's only one. And the play calling is not looking that good. And the execution is looking worse. His reads is okay. So far, Justin Fields is getting a C- grade from me. I like it. I like his composure. His composure is excellent. He's very relaxed out there, but he's too damn relaxed. He got to get some. Yeah, I know it's preseason, but he got to get some intensity up in him because so far right now, he's not looking super good. He fumbled twice on that series. Fumbled the snap. Now I know it was a low snap, but he still fumbled the snap. And then the next play, he runs up the field. He spins away and fumbles again. There's 2 fumbles on that drive. Yeah, he was able to run back and recover it as well, but still he fumbled twice. You got to do better than that. You got to do a way better than that. Looking real mediocre right now. Preseason tonight, this is the time for you to prove yourself and let people know exactly the type of person that you is. And so far, Justin Fields, he's right here. He needs to be up here in this preseason. Got to perform well. He got to be able to show people that's who he is. The reason why he was drafted. So far, it's looking mediocre. So I know it's limited play call. I know it's not a lot of plays being called. The Bears will not show a big extensive playbook, but you still gotta have your rookies go out there and perform. And right now, with the play caller, they're not performing right now. They only down by 6. So the defense is still performing well. The backup's still performing well, but so far, Justin Fields is not performing at his best right now. Excellent punt by Pat O'Donnell. Wish it would have been a little bit farther, but excellent direction of punt nonetheless. But Bears defense is going to be back on the field, 1st down and 10 from Miami. And Justin Fields, I guess he's not taking this too seriously. But he's probably not taking it too seriously because he had a few penalties early. Either not spitting the play out fast enough or not getting the play call in fast enough. And then last series, 2 fumbles. But Bears defense on the field right now, 1st down and 10 on the 39 for Miami, and he gets the ball. He fits the ball in the tight window. Jacoby Brissett and 1st down, and now Miami is on the Bears side of the field. They're running the ball quick. Pass down the middle of the field and down at the 40-yard line, and the Bears trying to rip the ball out, and offensive line come in and push them a few yards ahead, and now they are down to the Bears' 38-yard line. 2nd down. But yeah, so far the Bears defense, whether the starters or the reserves, is in that they have responded well. They hold Miami to pretty decent pretty decently, basically. So right now, Miami is moving the ball down the field. They get 2 quick first downs just like that, and they call a timeout. There's only 57 seconds left in the quarter. But right now, I'm not impressed with Justin Fields. Maybe maybe as time go on, they give him more play calls in the preseason and have him, you know, let loose a little bit, cut loose a little bit more. Then maybe then he'll probably look a little bit better. But as of right now, Justin Fields great for me in this preseason game is a D. It was a C minus, but now it's a D. Not even a D plus, a D. I'm not impressed. Not able to spit the plays out fast enough, getting false starts, causing people to false start because they expect them to hike the ball right away, but it's not happening. And then fumbling twice on one set on one series, on the last series. So I'm not impressed with that right now. But Miami moving the ball down the field. They are almost at the 20-yard line, almost in the red zone, the second down right now. Miami called timeout. There's 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Second down and 2. So that is the story of the day, people. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to make some type of excuse for him. You know, it's reasons why that performance is happening. You know, limited play calling. You know, he getting his feet wet. This is first time being out there actively on the field since so and so, yada yada yada. But you still got to perform. You still got to do what you got to do. And touchdown Miami. Touchdown Miami. Jacoby Brissett was able to fit the ball over the field, fit the ball over to the receiver. Looked like Bears was in some type of cover 2. And yep, it was in a cover 2 set. Brissett was able to fit it in between the cornerbacks and the safety and the receiver was able to run it in and get an easy touchdown. Linebacker couldn't get the stop. So yeah, now if they make the field goal, Miami Dolphins will be up 13-0 over the Chicago Bears. Either way, it's still good to see some football. It's good to see some Bears football. You know, some people might be a little bit upset. You know, I know some people they get mad at the preseason games. Be snapping. I be like, dang, it ain't that bad. Dang, people be hot. But I will say I am disappointed in certain aspects of the game that I'm seeing. You know, the score really don't matter right now. Even though I would like to see a win regardless, no matter what. Even if it don't count, I still like to see a W regardless. Just to have some positive reinforcement, some extra positive reinforcement for the Bears. But either way, I'm happy with the performance of the defense so far, for the most part, other than that last series that would just happen. Before that last series, I was impressed with the Bears defense, especially the starters in the small time that some of the starters played in there. They was able to get off that field very quickly. Even when the starters started coming out, when they had the second unit, and you know, a lot of those guys still gonna play this season as well. You know, they was able to get a turnover, so they was able to still make some plays right now. These are the third and fourth and fifth string guys. That's most of these guys. They're not gonna be back on the field again until probably next preseason until they able to try to get another job somewhere and try to make it. But right now, they is up after the kickoff over the 20-yard line on the 23-yard line, and Justin Fields is coming back out there. It is first and 10, and it is 40 seconds left, and he is 2 of 6, only 10 yards total so far. So let's see how aggressive the Bears will be with Justin Fields with 40 seconds left on the 23-yard line. So let's see how they're gonna do. Ball is snapped. Justin Fields throw the ball in the middle of the field. Get up to the 30-yard line. Quick catch, 7-yard pickup for the Bears. And they take another, and the Bears take a timeout. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Second timeout of the game for the Bears. Let's see how the Bears is gonna do.
Justin Fields. I think the one that stuck out, or at least one of them, was Nagy saying, listen, I want him to be as electric as all of you do, and all of you referring to Bears fans who would have that buzz, that energy about a player like this. But he also understands that you have to be very careful when you have the potential future of your franchise in this position. Miami Dolphins are the perfect
I already know what they're doing. They're trying to make sure they protect their quarterback, make sure he don't get hurt out there. But at the same time, still gotta show something. He got to show something out there. And he did show a little bit of something on that play, able to extend the play, get the ball out to the running back, and then the Bears get the first down, and he was able to run out of bounds. 27 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Bears is moving the ball down the field.
But even there, very patient and poised in the pocket, not panicky at all.
So it's second down and 37 on Miami side of the field. Justin Fields throws a deep downfield, and Javon Williams mistimes his jump instead of just constantly running down the field. He jumps early as hell, and ball overthrown.
Puts it in a good spot, puts it high. Just good coverage by the Miami Dolphins.
You could say it was good coverage, but Javon Williams mistimed the hell out of his jump. He put in the spot, and Javon Williams once again couldn't get to the spot. 4 wide receiver set, running back in the backfield. Ball was snapped, second down and 10. Get the ball to the running back, check down to Herbert. Herbert catches the ball, he goes out of bounds. And he stopped the ball. Stopped the clock with 16 seconds left. Okay. Once again, it is preseason. That's all it is, just preseason. So Bears right now is still down 13-6. He changed the score on the scoreboard up here. Third down and 5 for the Bears. Snap the ball. Justin Fields rolling out. Throws it down the field, and he connects with his man, and it is a first down. 7 seconds down. They call a timeout. 15-yard pickup. Miami is up 13-0 on the Bears. Bears is driving the ball down the field. Justin Fields still looking relaxed down there. He gets the ball out, and he completes the pass. So let's see how they're going to do. He completes the pass to Hardy. Let's see. He is 4 or 5 on this drive, looking a lot better than he did over the last few series. Got 34 yards out of those 4 completions.
Trubisky would scramble on third down and get you a first down. It's 3rd and 8. He's going to get you 10. The difference is with this guy, if it's 3rd and 8 and he gets outside, Matt Nagy thinks this guy can turn it into 20, 30, maybe more. Yeah, he can take it to the house. I really
Let's see what
he's that talented and gifted.
Yeah, Justin Fields is very talented, but he can make it. What the hell going on now? They call timeout. Yeah, timeout. Miami Bears was in a 5 wide receiver set. It was an empty backfield. Bears right now is looking okay. Justin Fields is looking a lot better than he did the last few series, but still, as of right now, it's still great Justin Fields performance as a D right now until he gives me a little bit more. He's been doing a lot better on this series. Once again, he is 4 or 5 on the series, 34 yards, and he's looking good right now. But I still want to see a little bit more from him. That's what I want to see. Miami is still up 13-0 on the Bears. Second quarter is 8 seconds left And let's see if they can try to get a completion and get out of bounds and try to kick a field goal to end up in the quarter. 2 seconds left, and he gets the completion. 2 seconds left, and let's see what the Bears gonna do. So they're gonna be able to kick a field goal if they're close enough to kick one. So far now to finish this drive, he was 5 of 6 for about those 8-yard gain. So 42 yards, 5 of 6 on this drive, 42 yards, and a 53-yard field goal attempt. Carlos Santos can make that. He can make that in his sleep. Right down the middle. And the kick is good. Bears now officially get on the board. Yeah. So now the Bears get on the board at the end of the quarter. And Carlos Santos hasn't missed a field goal since early September. So now the Bears is officially on the board. Goes into the halftime, 13-3 Dolphins. And Justin Fields drives the Bears down the field. He was 5 of 6 on their last drive for 42 yards. And once again, the Bears go into the halftime after Carlos Santos makes a 53-yard field goal, and they go into the halftime 13-3 Dolphins. So that's how it is for the Bears right now. So Justin Fields started off straight up ass in the first half, but he finished off strong. And now that we do know the score, the halftime show officially getting ready to start in a little bit. We're going to talk about this. So now, put the scores up for both teams. Dolphins got 13 points. We know that, and we know that the Bears so far has 3 points. So far, Justin Fields is going to put JF for Justin Fields. So far, he finished that quarter. He finished the drive 5 of 6, 42 yards. Before that, he was 2 of 6 for 10 yards before then. So now he finished this. He finished it what? 7. Okay. Finished with 5 of 12 for 52 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions for him, and he only played a few series. And that's what Justin Fields have did so far. Also, the Dolphins had a few plays out there. Jacoby Brissett, I'm gonna put JB, had a few yards. He did, and of course, throw 1 touchdown out there. So that is what's going on right now. Luke Canellis is out there giving out the halftime report. So far, Miami is leading the game. Yeah, I know, Kofi. 13-3 halftime. Justin Fields was once again able to lead them down the field in the second half and get them a field goal at the end. So he did look good towards the end after looking like sauerkraut basically in the beginning of the second quarter. You know, the first 2 series looked bad, maybe 3 series. But that last series he looked good out there. He looked a lot better. You know, Jacoby Brissett does have 1 passing touchdown. He does have one touchdown passing so far for the Dolphins, and of course Justin Fields only having 7 of 12 in the first half, 52 yards for Justin Fields so far. Bears have 3 points. Of course, Miami have 13 points. Let's see exactly how it is. So basically my evaluation so far, Justin Fields started off looking pretty shaky. You know, his first series, he was 2 of 2 for 10 yards. Of course, they didn't want to have him out there, wind up getting hurt, and they showing him basically do everything he's supposed to do, protect them, protect your assets. Then the second series, he really just did not look that good. You know, he fumbled the first snap. It was a low snap, very low snap. But when you're out on the field, those type of things can happen. You got to get that ball. You got to be able to pick it up and make plays out there. Fumbled the snap, running back pounced on the ball. That was the end of that play. And then after that, there was third down. No receivers open. Start running the ball. He's spinning away, getting ready to break the tackle. They stripped the ball from him, but he was able to beat the defender to the ball and pounce back on the ball. And also, of course, the Bears punt the football. Down, of course, on the third series, he shows he's fixed those mistakes, and he was 5 for 6 on that final drive for 42 yards. And Cairo Santo ending it with the 53-yard field goal. So that was okay. I'll raise his grade up to a C plus as of right now. But let's see if he's gonna play in the second half. Bears defense played okay. They didn't play the best, but they played okay in the first half. Of course, now they got in uh, guys that probably will never see the field again until next preseason. Most of these guys you're not gonna see. They're gonna be free agents, but they're third string, fourth string, and fifth string type players out there now. And that even though they are not the best type of quality of guys out there, they still is going out there and performing their best. But he did. The linebacker did give up that touchdown to the receiver and the cover two sack. But other than that blunt, basically the Bears defense have played up to par right now. But of course, the offense is looking a little shaky. Matt Nagy started calling the right plays, able to put Justin Fields in better position, and him using his legs, able to fit the ball in there and make the right plays. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on with the Chicago Bears. Of course, the halftime is once again going on right now. So we just gotta wait another 15 minutes until football commences yet again. But as of right now, the Bears running the football is okay. Of course, not all of their players is playing right now. Let's see what's going on. I guess. Who hopping in? Okay, all right. Okay, yo.
Aaron Price, also a school security guard, gave his life protecting his students.
Well, I don't know why they not letting you in.
That belief in myself that if you work at it, if you work hard.
I'm trying to put you in, KO. I don't know why it's not moving fast enough. Let me try it again.
Come back to Kansas, but some things happened and ended up just entering a transfer portal.
No.
I went to Virginia Tech.
There we go.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, you. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Man,
What's going on?
man, just
Man, dude, the first half was horrible.
I know, right? I know.
Man, five, 3 and outs. 5 3 and outs. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. 5-3 and out. So there was 3 and out with Andy Dalton multiple times. It was just it kind of looked good out there. Justin Fields fumbled twice in one series. Fumbled the snap
Twice. Yep.
Fumbled the snap on first down. Tried to make a play, trying to get the first down on third down, and fumbled again. Man, he got some serious speed now because he got a quick beat the defender that was way ahead of him and was still able to bounce on the football. So I was like, okay, at least he's trying to do something, but that last drive, I guess Matt Nagy started calling the right plays to try to stretch the field a little bit more instead of calling some of these safe plays because of course they're trying to protect their assets. And they let him throw the ball down the field, and he was able to get them down the field and get Cairo Santos in place to kick that 53-yard field goal. I wasn't even worried. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna make that in his sleep. He's gonna do that easily.
And he made that nice slant. What was it? He made that one quick pass for like 8 or 9 yards to this one receiver. I don't know who it was, but he made like this quick zip pass.
Yeah. He been a little up and down, you know. He's 7 of 12 right now.
Right. He's a rookie. You got to get his foot wet. I'm not too worried about him, but what I am worried about is these receivers, man. These receivers aren't getting any type of separation at all.
None. Like I was like, man, Cole Kmet's so damn big. He should have body a little bit more into the defender and then broke more of a round route instead of trying to be so sharp on that slant. I'm like you 6
slant route,
that's like pounds.
Right.
Tell me and catch the ball.
You're 6'6", 265 pounds, man, and you went to tight end university, bro. This shouldn't be a problem for you.
Right. So I'm like, okay, I guess, but you know, he was only out there for like what, 2 series. They was only out there for 2 series, really.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I guess. I'm not gonna hold it against him too much. I guess the second game of the season is when the starters is probably gonna play into the third quarter.
Yeah.
Because it's only 3 games. So playing into the third quarter. And then after that, third quarter, then we get the chance to see Mitchell Trubisky versus Justin Fields.
Right.
And see exactly what that's going to be. Okay.
Yeah.
It's quiet. It's quieter now. I thought it was going to be loud as hell in the bar.
No, it's not that many people in the bar. It's just I had to come out because there was a little bit of talking. It's a little, he has the TV on. He has the TV on, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
The strain been going up and down. At one point, I had about 5-6 people up in the stream chatting back and forth. But it's going up.
Yeah, and man, coming over here, traffic was crazy. I mean, it was crazy by Lakeshore, like going towards north. I was going on Lakeshore heading north, like by the Stevenson Expressway, and man, like it was like cars backed up, like it was so backed up.
You should have known it was going to get backed up on the Lakeshore.
I know.
Chicago.
Yeah, I should have left. I should have left early.
Sorry, hold on.
You should have left like
I had to come back inside. It's loud. It's loud.
You should have went back around 10:30.
Yeah, I know.
You want the Bears' first half stats and the Miami first half stats right now. They basically giving their own evaluation. Jim Miller.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, damn, Jim Miller's so fat.
Got big as hair from
Dude, I still remember from that 01 season, man. He was our starting quarterback, man, Jim Miller.
Yeah, I remember in 2001 when he was the starting quarterback.
That's when I became a Bears fan. 01, yup. I remember that back-to-back. Remember when freaking Mike Brown, he had 2 pick sixes from back-to-back games that won us those 2 games against the Cleveland Browns and San Francisco 49ers?
Yeah, I remember.
Man, I remember that.
Urlacher was finna kill Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens was like, oh, nope. I want to leave. The ball in the air was over.
Yeah.
Mike Brown picked it off, and then the second one, I think Keith Traylor wound up hitting the ball in there.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm about to head back. I'm gonna head back and watch this game. I'll catch you later, bro.
Okay, go ahead, man. I'm going to be watching it too. Continue to live stream it, bro. Yeah, people that was Taylor Sports Talk, Tokyo Henry, tuning in for the halftime show. But yeah, game is officially on. That's the kid. Looking good out there. Okay, Bears took the ball back in the second half. First and 10 from the 23rd yard line. The road Justin Fields out. He's looking for somebody down the field. He picks the ball in to Riley Ridley, and Riley Ridley gets the first down. And they up to the 40-yard line, just like that. Okay, gotta keep it moving. And I'm happy that he sat there on his own and was able to still get a few yards after the catch. They gotta get Riley Ridley some more playing time. That's the difference for more playing time. It's good to see him out there. Oh, nigga. How you gonna have me say something positive about you and then do a false start like that, nigga? Goddamn, Riley Ridley. Make a good play and then after that, fuck up. That's why you're not on the field. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Come on. Come on, Ridley. Come on, Riley. Damn. His brother was the leading receiver for the Falcons last year. One of the leading receivers dominating. Why can't we get that from you? Excellent catch. Fields with an excellent pass. First down. First down by Adams. That's what I'm talking about. Justin Fields right there making that type of play. Put in a good back shoulder play. Boom. Okay, good. Now the Bears is on the Dolphins side of the 40-yard line. The Bears drive down the field, single back set. They run the football to Justin Herbert, and he gets about a 2-yard gain. Excellent throw. Gets the height on it. He's looking forward. Really, the only spot. Like it a little bit higher, but you're kind of nitpicking right there. Okay. About to say it wasn't a Tom Brady type of back shoulder throw, but it was excellent. It was good enough back shoulder throw. So far, right now, Justin Fields is 8 of 13, 86 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Second down and 8 for the Bears. Single back set. Play action play. Justin Fields get the ball back to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert gets stopped in the backfield at the line of scrimmage, and then get pushed back even further to the backfield. Third down coming up right now for the Chicago Bears. Third down and 9. What play Matt Nagy will call for Justin Fields? Will he leave him out to dry and try to have him go out there and make a play, or is he going to protect Justin Fields? Let's see. Let's see how it's going to go. Third down and 9. 4 wide receiver set, single backfield. Justin Fields running with the ball. Get the pass off to Adams. First down to Adams. See the danger of having Justin Fields use them legs and able to push up the field, make the defender have to come up. Justin Fields get the ball off to Adams, makes the right play, and that's the first down. Just like that, you have to respect it, because if you don't, he would have took off up the field and he would have most likely got that first down either way. So first down Bears, and they move the ball down the field. Ball at the 27-yard line. Herbert gets the ball again. Herbert able to bounce outside and use his speed, and he gets all the way down to the 10-yard line. 13-yard gain. It looked like he was going to get stuffed again. Bounced Bounced in there, got to the outside, and was able to just break upfield and break a few tackles and keep going. Probably down to the 9. So first down and goal. It's 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Come on, run. They got to get set. Start moving. Damn near legal procedure, damn near. Rolling out again for Justin Fields. Justin Fields start running. Get a 2-yard gain. Go out of bounds. Good. Okay. He wasn't so anxious that play. Yep, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. Take a couple of yards, only second down and go. Make the right decision, and he did. Made the right decision right then and there. As of right now, still is 13-3 Bears. Bears drive down the field, a second down and go with 10 minutes left in the quarter, second down. See what they're going to do. Justin Fields almost sacked. He's running. First, touchdown, but it's a flag on the field for Justin Fields. So let's see what's going to happen. Most likely it's a holding call. Most likely it's a holding call, and that touchdown by Justin Fields will be negated. A holding defense. So the touchdown will stand, and Chicago gets a touchdown from Justin Fields. And he just cruised in there. So now the Bears get a touchdown. And now the Bears is only down by 3. There we go. Now it's 13-10, Chicago. There we go.
Single high look inside the 10-yard line. That means the perimeter's open for a guy like Fields using those legs. His first NFL touchdown.
First NFL touchdown by Justin Fields. Now the Bears is down 13-10. The Bears drive right down the field. Justin Fields make all the right plays. Man, his performance is now starting to look a lot better because that first half he looked super fucking shitty. Turn the camera to the game. Oh yeah, you crazy as hell. you want this mug to get knocked off real quick. You don't want me to have it. Turn the camera to the game. Yeah, okay. I'll be in DFthat. It'll be the end of the stream real quick. YouTube gonna shut this down quick. You already know I can't do that. Come on now, OG. Come on now, fam. What's up, Tom? What's going on with you? What's going down with you? How you feeling? But as of right now, Justin Fields gets his first NFL touchdown. Bears look a lot better starting off the second half because they looked at just dookie majority of the first half until the end of the second quarter. Justin Fields driving down the field. Carlos Santos, yet again, I know I said it multiple times just in case. If you're just coming in the stream right now and you don't know exactly what's going on, Carlos Santos kicked a 53-yard field goal at the end of the second half. Beginning of the second half, Justin Fields drives them down the field and he runs it in for a 10-yard touchdown. Just like that, and the Bears is now down 13-10. Bears just scoring a touchdown at the beginning of the second half. Let's see now if the Bears defense can show up and hold this Miami offense to a 3-and-out, just like that. So that's all they got to do. And with Justin Fields still being out there on the field, the way he looking right now, the Bears can still come back and win the game. So first half, I gave Justin Fields, and then the first half with a C minus. So far in the second half, 8 plays, 77 yards in 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Oh, it was an 8-yard rushing touchdown by Justin Fields. Sorry about that, people. And now the Bears is down 13-10. The Bears scoring that touchdown right away. So far in the second half, Justin Fields is got an A+ right now averaging out with that C minus with that Dookie performance he did in the first half. It's averaging out to a B right now. So Justin Fields looking good. Let's see if that Bears defense is going to show up. I know it's third and fourth and fifth string players, but I still like to see excellent defense out there. So let's see what they're gonna do. They kick the ball off right now. Miami is still running. He's still moving, and he gets taken down at the 26-yard line. And there is once again a flag on the play. It is the third quarter, 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Once again, it is a flag on the play. So let's see exactly what's going on right now with the flag.
Tabor had made the stop. He'll stay out there for defense. Brad Rogers will let us know what the penalty is.
During the return, block in the back. Number 23 is the return.
Okay, it was a block in the back penalty, number 23. After this to the goal, first down. So we're going to see. It was a single high safety look. Usually when single high safety is either it's going to be an individual cover 3 zone coverage or it's going to be strictly man-to-man coverage with a single high safety look. Basically a cover 1 defense, you depended on your D line to be able to get the probably send an extra edge rusher, and he was able to get out there and scamper and make an easy touchdown, only 8 yards out with full speed. Of course, it's gonna be easy. But right now, Miami just ran the football, and it's 2nd and 6. Miami running back got a 4-yard gain. And Justin Fields is looking every bit of what we thought he would be so far in the second half, because and also the end of the first half. But draw play on 2nd and 4, and man, that running back got some pretty decent speed. Looked like he got about a 12, 13-yard gain, just like that. That was real easy for him to get up there. A real quick sprint draw for the Miami Dolphins, and they was able to make it up the field, and now they are at the 33-yard line. Another sprint draw play, but the Bears defense was ready for it, and it looked like he got a 3-4-yard gain. So yeah, 2nd down and 6. 8 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Miami Dolphins so far is starting to move the ball on our Chicago Bears. Of course, this is preseason. The real story of the game is how Justin Fields will play this entire game, and so far Justin Fields is looking good. 2nd down and 6, and that defense shows up on that play, and they stop him in the backfield. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Show me something. They get a stop in the backfield after giving up 2 very good plays from Miami. The Bears is able to make it up. They get a stop in the backfield, and now it's 3rd and 6. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. They're still moving right now. For our receiver set. Single back. They're bringing pressure, and they put a lot of pressure on Brissett. Brissett still was able to get the ball off, incomplete, and now it's 4th and 6, and the Bears is getting the football back. They brought pressure up the middle, pushed them all the way back. The edge rushers was able to get them. Gibson was able to get them. They almost destroyed Brissett, but he was able to get that ball off before the other players was able to smash him. And now it's 4th and 6. Just like that. Still can't believe he said turn the camera around. Come on, man. But the punt is off. Punt is caught. Flag on the play. Most likely blocking the back, because that's exactly what the hell it looked like to me. So it's going to be half distance to the goal. There's 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. They get ready to go on another long-ass commercial break yet again. Okay, no foul. Okay, but they still call timeout. Justin Fields will be getting ready to come back in when they come back from their break. Okay. Once again, now they back on commercial, but yeah, let's see exactly what he gonna do on this drive. Now, if he's fully able to perform on this drive and still look good, of course, it's still against second and third string players. But once again, he is a rookie. He's a rookie, and right now this is a evaluation process for him. Of course, he's gonna play against Trubisky next game, and the Bears face the Bills next Saturday. I'm definitely looking forward to that and seeing how Trubisky play and seeing how Justin Fields play. Of course, Mitchell Trubisky made his comment early in the week talking about how basically in so many ways the Bears organization ain't shit and the and majority of the fan base ain't shit. And he was right. He was right. A lot of the fan base had a lot of backlash throwing his way and giving him a lot of shade. But when it comes down to it, if you would have actually gave that man some type of love, maybe then he wouldn't feel so much hate. Like he knew y'all hated him. Y'all hated him from the start. Y'all booed him from the beginning to the end. I'm not gonna make it seem like I was a saint. It was at small periods of time where I felt like booing the man. I turned around and booed Trubisky here and there, but I still had love for Trubisky. He still won games for the Bears. He still had a 29-21 record. He still came out and performed in a large handful of games. He put us in the right position to win. He was deadly accurate when it called for. He wasn't accurate all the time, but he was still accurate when it came down to it, and he won us a lot of games. Yeah, the defense did come to play, and they did their job like they supposed to. That's what having a defense is. They supposed to show up, but he did. He made the plays when he needed to, and despite the wins in Chicago in those 50 starts, he still had a lot of hate. Still had a lot of hate from a lot of Bear fans, and he's in a and I agree with everything he said, and he's in a better position. But as of right now, all we can do is just see how that's going to turn out. Bears Bills next Saturday, and it's 1st and 10 right now. Justin Fields snapped the ball, looked down the field, and another catch. No, incomplete. I don't know how the hell Adams dropped that ball. It was a 4 wide receiver set, tight end tight. Justin Fields fit the ball in perfectly, and Rodney Adams couldn't hold on to the ball. Right, and he's been looking at him the whole time, fitting the ball at him constantly. He's been making the plays, but he definitely could not make that play right there and there. Got to get it done. But let's see. That's the Herbert. Oh, I said Justin Herbert, Khalil Herbert. I gotta get these players' names right. Gotta get them right. But Khalil Herbert, able to run the football up the field, able to get about 3-4 yard gains, third down for the Bears. So let's see exactly what he's gonna do. 6:28 in the third quarter. Third down and 6. Khalil Herbert so far 3 carries to 23 yards. He's averaging 7.7 yards per carry so far. 3rd and 6. They snap the ball, get the ball down the field. He gets Adams, and he is short a half a yard, and there's a Miami Dolphin player hurt on the field. He complete the ball to Adams. If Adams catch the ball the first time, that's easily a first down. So that secondary came to play today. They've been glued to the Bears wide receivers all day. They still have not been able to find consistent separation. That has been a problem with the Bears wide receivers almost the entire existence. Cannot consistently be open. No matter if they're the fastest or not, still cannot consistently be open. Yeah, they still have players. They still have players and still got players that they can get open, but not consistently enough for our liking. It's always one or two players. It's not always everybody. But Bears going for it on 4th and inches right now. See what they're gonna do. Run the ball with Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert breaks free and he gets extra yards down the field. It looked like he got about a 7-yard gain. And the Bears is in Miami's side of the football. It looked like nope, they almost done. Almost towards Miami side of the football. They are at the 52-yard line right now. And get ready to move over to Miami side of the 50. Justin Fields. He's out running. He gets down the field. He's still running. Gets about a 15-yard gain down the field and first down Chicago. That's what the hell I'm talking about right there. He got the shout and he got the crowd roaring right now. Fans loving every bit of it. And when he run, it just looks so effortless. It looks so effortless. He just gone, just like that. Take big strides too downfield. Run up the field. Artavius Pierce stops right then and there, quick, second down. Second down and 9. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Bears are still driving the ball down the field. Justin Fields is leading them. Okay, second down and 8. Okay, it look more like a 1-yard gain than 2. Second down and 8. 10 yards left. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 2 wide receiver set. Single backfield. Two tight end set. They roll him out again. Justin Fields throws the ball deep down the field. Tight end wide open. Touchdown, Chicago. Just like that. He was wide open. Nobody was there. The Bears score, and now they up 16-13. And let's see if they're gonna make the extra point. They make the extra point, then it'll be 17-13 Bears. Jesse James, the former, I think he was a Steeler, former Steeler. If that's the same Jesse James still playing, but he gets in there. Easy touchdown for the Bears. And that was an easy winner. Now, extra point is up, and it is good. Chicago now leads the Miami Dolphins 17-13. Let me take that 0 off of them. Just like that. 17-13. Justin Fields is looking good out there. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay. And they did say don't make the same mistake twice. He hasn't made those same mistakes that he made in the first half. He improved drastically, and they called the right plays for him, and boom, just like that. Easy touchdown. Easy. Tight end wide open. No one there. That's the type of play calling that Matt Nagy needs to call. Yeah, these are reserves. This is the preseason. Don't none of this shit matter. But just based on a thorough evaluation for the Bears, and what the Bears need right now is just that right there. Easy touchdowns. Make sure your greatest assets stay healthy, which that's exactly what they've been doing. It's exactly what he's been doing himself. Staying relaxed. Make sure he don't panic or when he get pressure in his face, and just see the field. See the field. Look for your man. You can't find your man. Run up the field, slide, do whatever, go out of bounds. He's been doing all of that. Of course, once again, like I said, he did not look the best at first. He looked kind of ass in the first half, but ever since the end of the second quarter, ever since he drove the Bears down the field and Cairo Santos was able to make that 53-yard field goal, he's been looking good, and the Bears' offense been looking good. His performance so far has been stellar. He now has a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. And the Bears once again is leading this game, 17-13. So let's see exactly when the Bears come back onto the field if their defense will once again hold Miami and to a 3-and-out. So let's just see exactly how that is going to be for our Chicago Bears. It did not look good at first. Justin Fields wasn't looking that good. Everything was just looking kind of shitty. I know once again because I got a lot of haters that be out there. They be having something to say. I know it's preseason, but no matter what, you still want your team to win. You still want your team to win. I don't care if it don't count. Win that don't count as game. Win. Who we got up in here? Comment in the chat. Who we got up in here? Say who you is. You a Bear fan or what? Say something. Even if you're not, say who your team is. Comment down below. You kick the ball off, and they let the ball go out in the end zone, and Miami offense will be out at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
He's going to come in here. You got the poster out here. Jesse James has to run the shallow throwback, all right? And then you got the fake, and it's going to fake and throw back. So here's how it looks. So be heavy right.
They showing exactly how the play just got open, just like that. Wow. The other safety should have been on the other side of the field in his zone, but instead, because he see one man out there, he left his zone, left it completely open for Jesse James to catch the ball. Even if nobody is there, somebody is always there. You gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention to that. He didn't. Jesse James snuck in and had an easy touchdown. And now they switched their quarterback again. Jacoby Brissett is not in there no more. They got Reed Senate in the 4th-year player. So let's see what he can do for Miami, and let's see if our Chicago Bears once again can make the necessary stops and get Justin Fields back out there again if they decide to keep him out there on the field. So let's just see how that's going to go. And Miami on 1st down runs the ball up the middle, get a 4-yard gain, and now with 2nd down and 6. It is 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, 25 seconds on the play clock. And let's see what formation Miami is in. 5 receivers set, empty backfield, just a quarterback. Spreading the Bears out. The Bears in a down set. They blitz the linebacker, and they sack the quarterback just like that. On 2nd and 6. Okay, number 49, Snowden gets the sack. Charles Snowden and number 79 gets the sack on the play. They really just pushed the ball up the field, and they was able to get their hands on the quarterback and make the right play. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I want to see who gonna make it on the team, who gonna perform, and how well they perform. Period. Overall. 2nd down and 9, gets the playoff, and they break the ball up. Caleb Johnson, who gave up the touchdown early in the 2nd half, is able to stay with his man and get a stop. And the Bears once again get a 3-and-out, and it is 4th and 9. And once again, Justin Fields, if he's come back on the field, will get the ball back and have a chance to drive the ball back down the field and possibly score another touchdown for our Chicago Bears. So let's see how this is going to go. The punt is off. He got a lot of space. He fumbled the goddamn ball. Nigga, run. Get up out of there. Get out of there. Oh, he got out of his zone, but he muffed that point bad. Oh my God, you no longer on the team. You know you fired. Oh man, the Bears get the ball back on the 1-yard line. So most likely they're not gonna try to push it too hard. It's still preseason. They don't want Justin Fields to get hurt. So they probably gonna run the ball 3 times, throw a short pass. and then probably punt the ball back down the field. Oh my God, that dude crazy. He nuts. He nuts. You do have to take that punt. You gotta catch that. That was the case. You should have just let the ball roll into the end zone, trying to make a play, try to make a name for itself. Now it has a round. It's over. Turn the camera. I'm not doing that. You're not gonna get me in trouble. You already know YouTube don't allow that. You already know YouTube don't allow that. I turn that camera around. YouTube gonna instantly shut this shit down. Quick. Quick. You know they gonna shut it down. I can't turn the camera around. Don't you think what you think? I don't want you to see the game too? I want you to see the game too. I can't turn the camera around. You know that already. You can hit a game all day, but you definitely cannot watch the game. You can hit a game all day. I read those guidelines. I ain't read all of it, but I read enough of it. I know that you can hear all day. All day. You can hear a little bit all day in the background, but the moment you show that game, the moment you show what's going on, it's over with. It's over with quick. In order for me to show the game, if I was to show it, everyone in the stream have to put this is so fake. This is fake. You have to keep putting fake. You can't say this the actual game or nothing. You have to put this is fake in order for me to show the game. And it's still most likely gonna get taken down. I'll probably get a warning or a strike from YouTube because of that. I don't even want that. It wouldn't matter if I didn't care. I want that. I want this channel to grow. I want this to be a big channel. So I'm definitely not gonna do that as much as I want everybody to see the game. I show the game. Everybody will be in here. You know, word get around quick. Hey, dude, this guy's showing the whole game. Of course, come on now. I'm just not gonna put myself in that type of position just to make you be happy, and then I lose my channel. I ain't got no channel. No, I'm good. That's no good for me. But Justin Fields is back there on the field, and the Bears is gonna get another chance to try to score another touchdown. That's what I'm talking about.
Closing out the end of this third quarter, but a long field in front of Justin. Let this drive from the 2. With a handoff to Herbert. And some yards.
Here's Fields here in the second half. Doing some good things, throwing the ball back across his.
He's showing all the highlights of what he's been doing today. How he been putting the ball in the right spots, how he been making the right plays, how he been doing everything correctly. Getting in there, taking minimum to no damage, period. Getting easy throws, easy lanes. They making sure everything is easy for Justin Fields. And that's exactly what's been going on. 2nd and 7, Khalil Herbert runs around, but he's not able to get to the outside corner, and he gets stopped. He gets stopped in the backfield, and now it's 3rd down. Is they going to continue to try to protect Justin Fields, or will they let him go loose a little bit on this play as well, like they've been doing so far in this game? Let's see. They're going to do. 3rd down and 4. Justin Fields so far is 13 and 19, 140 yards, 1 touchdown. He went from looking ass to looking good. Good hit. Good hit by the defensive back from Miami. I thought it was going to be easy 1st down for Artavius Pierce. He made the catch, but immediately is hit. Miami get the stop they need and a quick 3 and out for the Chicago Bears, and they keep it moving. And now Miami Dolphins will get the ball back after this punt. 4th down and 2.
Essentially 2 whole quarters. We'll have plenty to talk about in the 4th about Fields and the rest of this Bears preseason debut. Bears have scored the last 17 after Miami.
Let's go. After Miami did put up that 13 points, 13 consecutive points, Chicago Bears started putting in work, and now they put up 17 consecutive. I thought they was going to be able to drive the ball back down the field and do it again, but not this time, not yet. They will definitely be able to make it happen pretty soon. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Justin Fields out there looking good. He is 14 of 20 for 140 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm looking for. A good evaluation. This evaluation went from being, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again, went from looking like ass to looking beautiful. He is very advertised, like everybody say. We finally get to see it, and based on what I've seen, he is a okay. He was a D in the first half. The second half, he is an A plus plus. He is looking excellent out there in the second half. Beautiful, everything he's been doing, making all the right plays. And now I would like, hopefully, things work out for the better, and Andy Dalton plays lights out there during the regular season. But we know, of course, the moment he messes up, the moment he fucks up, Justin Fields is going to be in there. And then we definitely go get the chance to truly see how well Justin Fields performs out there when he plays against, the number one guys, the starters. And then we definitely going to get a true test of seeing exactly how he was able to truly perform out there on the field. But as of right now, he is performing excellent for the Bears. And once again, the Bears is up 17-13. And now they are back from their commercial break. Once again, now it is the start of the fourth quarter. Bears 17, Miami 13. Hot as hell out there. I don't know why he got that hat on. I wish y'all could see this. So man, I got this thing on, got the face paint. I already know what the face paint alone is gonna make you a little hot out there, but he got on his Bears gear. He committed out there in 75, 80 degree weather. Shit, if they was in Miami, it'd be even hotter. But once again, it's 4th down and 2. Bears punting the football. Miami getting the ball back, and the punt is off. Good punt downfield. Gets the ball back at the 29-yard line. You're able to make a few people miss. He running down the field. Oh, he made a few people miss. Juked the hell out of them. That was a straight up Madden moment right there. The way he just made people miss like that and able to squirm in. He got a good 10, 15-yard punt return back. Let's see exactly what Miami is lined up. 1st and 10. 14 minutes and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's see exactly where they are. They are on the 49-yard line of the Bears starting off. Let's see how the Bears perform.
So Austin Calitro, number 60, he's in for the Bears defense as Miami has good field position from the 50.
Open down the field. It's a fumble. Bears get the ball back. Bears have it. Fumble just like that. Let's go. And that definitely was a catch by Miami. That's what I like to see. Turned around. He was ready. Excellent tackle. Sticking his head in there. He needs to wrap up better, but he put his shoulder pad where the football was, and they caused the fumble. That's what I like to see. Exactly. Right there. Now Justin Fields gets a chance to come right back on the field just like that. And let's see how the Bears offense performs this time around. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Chicago. And also I will be live streaming every Bears preseason game. I will be live streaming every Bears preseason game. I will keep this going all the way into the regular season start, and then I'll be posting up weekly videos of the Bears videos, pre-game and post-game videos, and I will be doing the Chicago Bears halftime show coming up this season. Every game. Unless, the worst case scenario, I get caught up at work and I'm not able to do the halftime show. but I'll still be able to do pregame and postgame videos regardless of the fact, just in case if I'm not able to to do the halftime show, I still will at least be able to do those two as well. But I will be live streaming every preseason game, and I will be doing halftime shows. I will be live streaming halftime shows, and I will be doing uh, pre, uh, pregame and postgame videos. You know, I will be having guests come on halftime show. At times it will be KO Sports Talk, Kofi O'Hemming. It might be the Ghost of Judah Tribe. It might be a guy that's also another Bears fan. He goes by multiple names. Simply just call him Butters. But right now, if you go in the stream and look him, well, if you go to his stream right now, I'm pretty sure he's a live streamer right now. He's under Baracho Butters right now. He's another guy that I live stream with. I live stream with a lot of guys in the Bears community. You know, we all a small town right now, but we will be picking that up pretty damn soon. As of right now, okay, Justin Fields is no longer there. Nick Foles now steps in. Justin Fields' day is over. Nick Foles going there. We all remember the hardship of last year, him being in there 2-5 as a starter. Of course, the offensive line played ass. Play calling was ass, but he still moved like a 50-year-old man last year. Couldn't do nothing, and just everything just led to it looking bad for the Bears. As soon as he comes in, it looked like the magic is gone for the Bears, just like that. Everybody running slow. Second down and 9 for Chicago coming up right now. So once again, just make sure to tune in to every live stream every week of the preseason, and then tune in to the halftime show that's going to be coming up this season. And just tune in to weekly videos, and if there's any bonus videos that comes up that might come out, then you might check that out as well. You know, because for all new subscribers, I am also a professional boxer as well. So you can also check out my boxing videos that'll be coming up. I will be training constantly, and then eventually I will have a professional fight that will be posted on here. Either it will be live streamed, the fight will either be live streamed or it will be recorded from a previous video. So you can also be checking that out as well. So that's why if you see my icon on my page, it's the reason why you see me uh, basically flexing in boxing gear, because yes, I am a professional boxer, so I will be doing that type of content and also Bears content as well. And if there is something that I would like to see or cover in the boxing game, I will cover that as well and put that on my page as well. So just go ahead and check that out right now. But like I said before, Nick Foles came in the game and the magic is gone. Old man moving around in the pocket, almost got sacked again. And because he don't have the speed to take off and run, it is 4th down and 9. Bears do not move the ball whatsoever. The defense knew that they could relax right there and there because Nick Foles in the game, and the Bears is punting the football right back to Miami after getting a turnover just like that. Basically couldn't do a goddamn thing with it. But he gets a flag on the play. Miami player muffed the punt, and he gets stopped around the 26, 27-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. So let's see what's happening. It is 13 minutes and 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bears once again up 17-13. You see the score in the background. I will make sure to try to keep everything updated as possible so that you will know the score. So let's see exactly what is going on. What is the play call on the field, or what is the flag call on the field? Let's see.
We worked on in the preseason, going through illegal formation, kicking team, number 46 and 49. That 5-yard penalty would be tacked on to the end of the kick.
Oh, wow. Okay, went against the Bears. It was a legal formation for the Bears. 49 and 46 wasn't lined up, most likely on the line, or they wasn't just basically in the right position. So it was a 5-yard penalty that will be assessed on the end of the kick. 1st down, Miami, and now they are in another fucking commercial break. God damn, they love they fucking commercials. They love they goddamn commercials. But as of right now, Bears is still leading. If the solo person that is watching right now, let me know, what do you think of Justin Fields' performance so far this preseason game? Did you like how he was able to bounce back from the first half performance, especially beginning of the second quarter, and from the end of the third quarter? I mean, end of the second quarter into the third quarter, almost going into the fourth quarter. What did you think of his performance right then and there? Oh, okay, people decide to leave. Okay, it's all good. It don't even matter. Either way, I'm still gonna have fun because I'm watching some Bears football, and I am deeply enjoying this right now, and cannot wait for the regular season to kick right back off. That's that's all I got to say. I cannot wait for this Bears season to kick off. And thank you, new subscribers that are subscribing to the page and hopping on the stream. Bears versus Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that, subscribers continuously go up. And that's what I need right now. Help me reach my goal of at least reaching 500 subscribers by the end of the season. If it exceeds that and it reaches 1,000 subscribers, I would appreciate it. Either way, either way though, I appreciate all new subscribers, old subscribers, all of the above. I appreciate the fact that y'all sitting back and watching this live stream with me. Period. I'm trying to reach that goal of at least having 500 subscribers. Once again, if I get 1,000 by the end of the season, I love it. If I get 2,000, whatever, doesn't matter. I really love my Bears football, and they coming back on commercial right now. So let's see how this is gonna go. Let's go Chicago. Miami back on the field, first down. 5 receivers set, empty backfield. They tried to run a single screen. Damn, he did not go down. He kept running. Wow.
23 yards for the rookie out of Cincinnati. Good push by Cabrera on the outside.
Let's see.
Got to just wrap up and make the tackle, but Cabrera had a good pressure on the quarterback, but Johnson.
They might consider that down right there.
I'm sure he thought if the left knee of Cooks was down, it looked like it could have been, but no whistle.
Let's see. Let's see if they're gonna throw a flag on that.
Matt Nagy talking with Brad Ron about it. Yeah, throw the challenge flag out.
Yeah.
Good for coaches too to go through the mechanics of all of this. Absolutely.
Yeah. Gotta go through that because I'm like, I thought he was down. Then he looked like it was close enough to be down for them to turn it back around. Let's see. See it again. And that you call throughout the flag. Let's see how that's gonna be. Now once again they on another commercial break. So many commercials. So many. Too many commercials. Let's go Chicago. Keep this live stream going too. Also, people, make sure to tune in to the main event podcast that I'll be doing with my co-host, KL Sports Talk, Kofi O'Henry. Also, subscribe to his page. By the end of this live stream, I probably be, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna wait to the end of this live stream. Try to go straight to his page, and also put his link down in the comment section so that y'all can go to his page, check him out, and also subscribe to his page as well. He will be back and forth on his channel as well, and I also will be on his channel as well. We do once again called the Main Event Podcast. So we will be going back and forth, going down to get ready to copy his link and also put it in the live stream as well. So let's see. Going to it right now.
plan that gives you more freedom, more peace of mind for those moments ahead. It's time to discover
Okay, there we
the
go.
benefit of blue through it all.
In 2005, Dr. Pepper sent 3 flavors into a vault to perfect the impossible. Dr. Pepper's
Gotta say it out loud.
Today they finally emerged.
Gotta say it out loud because my screen cracked like hell. So let's see. KO Sports Talk. They said KL. I said KO. KO Sports Talk. Link.
Sure enough,
There we go.
overturned. Matt Nagy's challenge is successful. So a 23-yard
Now that is officially posted.
is now a 3-yard loss because
So just tune in to KO Sports Talk page.
So 26-yard
He'll be doing his thing out there. Tune in to his page. Check him out as well. He is also a fellow Bears fan as well. So just make sure to tune in, check him out. And yeah, we're gonna be doing this all season. We're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna have multiple people coming in throughout the season. We're gonna have multiple people coming in talking about Chicago. We're gonna be networking all season long. And right now the Bears defense is coming to play. They is constantly blowing up the Miami Dolphins. And now they get another stop in the backfield, and it is 3rd down. Yet again, they just anticipating what's going on, and they just streaming through, busting through easily. And everyone is making all the right plays out there on defense. The linebackers is just running through the tight ends, running through the fullbacks, and then they allow everyone else to combine with them. And now it's 3rd down and 15. Caleb Johnson, 6'2", 220-pound linebacker from Houston Baptist University. A rookie, 22-year-old rookie. He finna go out. He probably gonna make the team. How well he playing. He made that one blimp, and then after that, he was able to just go out there and play. And Senate makes the play, and he gets the 1st down. Bears had the chance to get back off the field, and they just couldn't make that play. Too bad they couldn't make the right play at the right time. Hey, they got to make the right plays. They got to. Chicago got to make the right plays. But 1st down and 10, they're running the football, and the Bears stop them after a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7, Charles Snowden and Caleb Johnson make the tackle. So let's see.
14 games with Kansas City last year. You may have heard his name with Green Bay.
Oh wow! I'm surprised what I put down didn't go through. Let's see if I can find it again. I guess it won't allow it to go through for some reason. 2nd down and 8, you throw the football, and they fit it in there. And that's a catch. 12-yard pickup. And there's an injured bear on the field. He was able to get up, and he's going to have to limp off the field. But once again, 1st down and 10 for Miami. They moving the ball down the field. There's 10 minutes and 54 seconds left. Once again, the Bears is leading 17-13. And the clock's still moving. So let's see what the Bears is going to do. Thomas Graham, 228th pick overall out of Oregon. Another run by Miami in a short game, 2-yard game. 2nd down. He can make some good plays out there, Thomas Graham, but you still got to be able to stay healthy. You can't be nicked up that quick. 183 tackles in his career, eight career interceptions when he was with Oregon. Let's see if he can get some interceptions with the Bears. If he get out on the field. Five wide receiver set, empty backfield. Ball is snapped, 2nd down. They send pressure at him again. He able to get free, and they get to him, a sack by number 72, Samuel Archibald. It's the sack. Excellent pressure. he got in there immediately, just moved the lineman out the way like he was a nobody. Him and number 79 went out there, just blew up that offensive line. That is what I like to see from Bears defensive line. They possibly could make the team if the Bears decide to go with extra defensive lineman or offensive lineman this season. The 3rd down and 12, 9 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. Ball is snapped, a quick draw, gets up the field. Now it's 4th down, just like that.
Played a handful of games, most of the season with Denver last year, 42 NFL games under his belt.
Okay, 4th down and 4. 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Bears still leading 17-13. And they are going for it. 4th down and 4. Let's see if this Bears defense can step up and get a stop. Let's see what they're going to do. Wide receivers shifting. Ball is snapped. Get the ball out. He got the 1st down. And it is a penalty mark on the field. 8 minutes and 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Okay, it's against Miami, so the Bears get a break. Let's see which call they put. Which call they make. Pass interference offense, number 83. So that mean he caused a pick play. That's what it was. It was a pick play, and he didn't sell it. He didn't sell it well enough. So now they're gonna redo it. They're getting ready to punt it away, and Bears offense get the football back again. They score a touchdown, and they continuously stop Miami, and they can go ahead and win this game. Backups looking a lot better this year than they have in years past as well. And the punt goes into the end zone, and the Bears will get the ball back at the 25-yard line.
8 minutes to play here in the 4th, and Nick Foles will get another series for the Bears offense.
All right. I did leave a link for a KO Sports Talk page, but for some reason, it didn't allow me to post it. Tried to post it from my other phone, but it didn't allow me to do it. But anyway, the Bears is still leading 17-13, and right now the game is still going 1st and 10. They didn't go to commercial break. They made it quick. Okay, good. 8:08 left in the 4th quarter, and the Bears running the ball with Artavius Pierce, who gets stopped in the backfield for a 2-3 yard loss, and Miami defense able to just shred that Bears offensive line and get an easy, quick stop. But the clock is moving. The Bears is doing what they're supposed to do. Keep that clock moving, 2nd down. And now I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with either a play action pass. They keep it moving. Hopefully they don't have a complete rollout by Nick Foles, or they probably just going to keep it simple and run the ball again. 3 wide receiver set. Run the ball with Artavius Pierce again, who keep driving through, and he break out in the open field. And Artavius Pierce is running. He gone. He's still going all the way down to the 31-yard line of the Miami side of the football field. And Artavius Pierce got like a 35-yard run, just like that. 51-yard run. Kept them legs turning. He got lost. He got lost in between his blockers, and he was able to take off downfield and just keep going. That's what the hell I'm talking about right there. Artavius Pierce, 51-yard run. 6 carries, 34 yards, and a touchdown. And Ryan Nall, more of a bruising back, gets in there and gets a 2-yard run. He's more of a bruising running back, fullback type of guy. I didn't even know they was going to bring him back. But last year, he had his first career rushing touchdown. So let's see how they're going to fit both of those guys in there. Second down and 8. They still running the football and still making the right plays, and now with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the clock is still ticking.
6 minutes to play. Where's Marable?
Marable gets the football, gets a 1-yard gain, and gets driven back immediately, and now it's third down with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Once again, Bears still leading the Miami Dolphins 17-13. Third down and 7 for our Chicago Bears. Let's see how this gonna go.
Hasn't seen time in practice yet, but he has been working out on his own, so a good sign for Tariq.
Yeah, it is a good sign for Tariq Cole. Went out so early in the season last year, and Bears fans know. I mean, that guy is capable.
Let's see how it's gonna go for our Bears.
Cat Quick has punt return duties as well.
Procedure penalty.
Illegal procedure. False start number 37. 5-yard penalty and remains third down.
Torn ACL, week 3, early in the season last year.
Man, I'm really just hoping that Tariq Cohen can come back and be 100% healthy. I know he's been going through a lot from his knee injury to his brother passing away and everything. So let's just hope that he can perform exceptionally well this season. Let's see how that goes for him. Third down and 12, ball and snap. Nick Foles got time. He gets the ball to the fullback. Fullback almost breaks the tackle. If he was able to break that tackle, he would have been able to keep running and get that first down, but he couldn't. And now it is fourth down, and the Bears is getting ready to punt the football. 5 minutes and counting left in the fourth quarter. Of course, Bears still leading the game, 17-13 on the Miami Dolphins. So, fourth down and 4. Let's see what's going to happen. Clock still rolling. Okay, they're getting ready to kick a field goal. Brian Santos is not in there. They got a different kicker. Brian Johnson. Let's see if he's going to make it.
Did not miss a single PAT in his Virginia Tech career, 131 of them.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Bears now is up by 7 points. They are now up 20-13. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game, and the Bears now go up 20-13. Yeah. Looking good for the Bears. Just like that. Chicago up. Most wins for the first seasons as the Chicago Bears. First 5 seasons. Lovie Smith got 29. Matt Nagy on his way with 28. Okay, let's see how well he's gonna do this season. Because if he don't do what he's supposed to do this season, the Bears don't at least have a winning record. It's okay if they have a winning record and don't make the playoffs. Matt Nagy may return, but if he doesn't, if the Bears don't have a winning record, it's over with. And they don't make the playoffs, Matt Nagy is gone. A lot of people will be exceptionally happy that he's gone. You know, I'm still on the fence with him. You know, I still feel like he's a shoe salesman. You know, just like Draft Dr. Phil on the Bears Ballroom Network and all those guys. Shot City Sports, shout out to them. You know, they do a great evaluation on the Bears. He talks about it and what he brings to the table. You know, he don't bring a lot to the table. I'm still surprised that he's still calling the plays. Hopefully he don't call the same 30, 35 plays like he did last year. At least I hope he able to mix it up and don't still do the same thing, run the football, screen play, pass the ball out of the shotgun. It's basically the same thing he do or try to do end arounds constantly. So hopefully those things do change up and he does make the right plays out there. Well, he calls the right plays out there and put whether that's Justin Fields or Andy Dalton in the right position to win. And once again, the Chicago Bears defense gets a sack on the Miami quarterback. and it is now 2nd down and 12, and it is 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And yes, of course, this is a preseason game, but that Bears defensive line is shredding the Miami offensive line right now. And they send the blitz, get the ball out, breaking the tackle, and they are now 2 yards short, 3rd down and 2 after a gain of 10 yards to number 6 for Miami. And the clock is still ticking. So right now the Bears got a chance to get off the field again. 3rd down and 2. 4 wide receiver set, tight end up close, running back in the backfield. The ball is snapped. Quick handoff to the running back, and he gets about 7-8 yards up the field, and it is a 1st down for Miami Dolphins. Clock still ticking, tick, 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 tick. Bears defense got to come up and make the play. If they make that last play and get them off the field, either to force a 3 and out or force a 4th down stand, then that'd be excellent for the Bears. And just like that, it will be 2nd down and 6 after a real quick play, a hitch route by the Miami Dolphin wide receiver, and they able to get the stop. So now 2nd down, and it is 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Miami is just driving down the field. He tried to find the wide receiver or running back down the middle of the field. Ball flies right out of his hand. The Bears get a stop. So now once again, it's 3rd down and 6, and the Bears have a chance to get off the field. Once again, people, I will be streaming all 3 preseason games, and I will be doing a halftime show every game for the Chicago Bears unless I get caught up at work. But I will be doing, of course, pre-game and post-game videos. I will be having special guests on almost probably every week during a halftime show, whether that is the Ghost of Judah Tribe, Barari Cho Butters, KO Sports Talk. Try to get bigger YouTubers on there as well. And once again, the Bears get a stop on 3rd down and 6. The quarterback tried to throw the ball deep down the field, and the Bears cornerbacks was there, and they was able to get the stop. So now there's 4th down and 6, 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Bears lead once again 20-13. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season this year. Going to try to get a lot of stuff done this year. Try to get a lot of content creators on this channel. I will also be streaming on other content creators channels. Like I said before, the Ghost of Judah Tribe, Borari Cho Butters. He might change his name again this season, but look him up as well. And also, yet again, KO Sports Talk. So go to those people, and he throws it up in the air. And once again, the Bears get the stop on 4th and 6. Excellent pressure came to the quarterback, and the Bears get the stop on 4th down. It is 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Bears offense get the ball back. So they sent pressure up the middle. The Bears defensive line was able to get out there and get to the quarterback, almost got him down. He threw the ball up in the air, try to give his wide receiver a chance to get the ball, but he just couldn't get the Bears make the right play, and the Bears get the ball back, and they're basically gonna do what they're supposed to do and run the rest of the clock out. They are in the 3 wide receiver set. Tight end up close. Tight end moves back into the right side. Snap the football. Wide receiver gets the ball up the field, and he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Of course, the Dolphins knew what was going to happen. Artavius Pierce gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, and now it is 2nd down and 10. The Bears is on Miami side of the football, and now they go to commercial break because of a 2-minute warning. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And once again, the Bears is leading the game. And also to remember too, to like and subscribe to this channel. I'll deeply appreciate it if you continue to put them likes on there and keep hitting them likes, and also subscribe to the channel as well. Once again, this is the Chicago Bears versus the Miami Dolphins live stream. And my name is Jonathan Pitney, and let's just keep this live stream going. You know, after the Bears game is over, we will talk about Justin Fields' performance, how well he played out there, and of course, Andy Dalton didn't get much of a chance to really perform out there, so that's why we're not going to talk too much about Andy Dalton. It's going to be mainly about Justin Fields and his performance out there. He was 14 of 19 for 140 yards, 1 touchdown for the Chicago Bears, and he also had a rushing touchdown as well. So we had 2 touchdowns in this game, and also, man, just looking good out there. The Bears defense gave up 13 points in the first half. They haven't given up a single point in the second half. They really started locking people down. They start putting the right people in there. They is performing well, and that defensive line is just looking stacked out there. They is looking hungry. They looking just very, very good out there. Just constantly busting through that Miami offensive line. Once again, of course, we do know that it is the preseason, but it does not matter. Bears football is back, and they is looking good out there. Let me make sure that 2-0 looks a little bit better than that. That 20 looks a little ass right now. Let me make sure that looks a lot better for the Chicago Bears. Big old fat 20. There we go. Yeah, you can see that. Looking way better. There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo. 20-13 Chicago Bears, looking good. So yes, sir. Bears is dominating this game. And this is what I like to see. Definitely, once again, cannot wait until week 1 when the Chicago Bears face off with the LA Rams. Of course, if Andy Dalton is a starter, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Matt Nagy will be sticking with his initial thing. Just feel 14 of 20, 142 yards, 2 total touchdowns, 5 carries for 33 yards, also a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown for Justin Fields out there. Stay tuned after the game. I will be talking about everything that happened in this preseason game and basically discuss a little bit more about the upcoming game against the Buffalo Bills. So just stay tuned, people. Ryan Nall gets the ball on second down. He able to power through for about 2-yard gain, and now the Bears is at a 3rd and 8, and they're gonna continue to try to get as much time off the clock as possible and play almost like a prevent type defense. Well, that's probably what the previous defensive coordinator would have did, but I don't think Sean Desai will be doing that. So let's see exactly what is going to happen.
Coverage of the Bills and the Bears. Second preseason game of
3rd and 8.
Now the backup to Josh Allen will be back at Soldier Field.
Okay, timeout. Let's see what's happening. Timeout Chicago. They was in a empty set. Tight end was on the line. But now they call timeout. It's still 3rd and 8, and it is 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of the Chicago Bears versus the Miami Dolphins preseason game. So let's see how everything continues to turn out. I am looking at other live streams as well and seeing how everybody else is doing.
With some very talented receivers as well. It's an offense that's still, I know injuries are a big deal for the Rams, but it's going to be a tough test for the Bears defense out of the gate with the skill position players.
Yeah, they want to run the football and obviously a more deadly, accurate quarterback.
Oh, Ryan Nall breaks free on 3rd and 8. He's still running. Ryan Nall, he always do big runs in the preseason. He almost scored a touchdown. 29-yard game. That's what I'm talking about. Ryan Nall showing off that power, constantly pushing through, breaking tackles, and he almost gets a touchdown down at the 2 or 3 yard line. That is what I'm talking about. Keep going. Once again, Ryan Nall breaks it for a 29-yard gain, and the Bears gets it all the way down the field. They're not going to get that play off. 23 seconds left in the game, and the Bears can basically seal it right then and there. But there was a delayed game penalty. So once again, you are watching the Chicago Bears versus the Miami Dolphins preseason live stream game. Ryan Nall just ran for 29-yard gain on 3rd and 8 and got it all the way down to the 8-yard line. And the Bears will take a simple knee, and that will end the game between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. And the Bears come away with a 20-13 victory. Now, once again, Miami scored 13 points in the first half. Wasn't able to do anything in the second half. The Bears was able to shut them down. Their defense came to play. The defensive line looked excellent out there. And once again, the Bears come away with that victory. Do not go anywhere. I will once again be talking about everything that happened in this preseason game and basically just give you a full evaluation of what I think about how well Justin Fields did and just give you a full description on how everything is. But once again, the Chicago Bears win their first preseason game 20-13 against the Miami Dolphins, not allowing a single point in the second half, and the Bears winning 20-13. And let's jump things off right now. Let me erase this. Put the scores up on the sides now. Since the game is officially over, Bears 20. Other talk for them. 13 to Miami. Justin Fields yet again coming out playing well. We'll put it again. JF for Justin Fields. He came out to play. He was 14 of 20. 14 of 20 today for 142 yards, 2 total touchdowns. Of course, he had 1 passing touchdown and also 1 rushing touchdown. He had 5 carries for 35 yards rushing today. I think it was either 35 or 33, but I'm going to stick with 35 yards rushing. And he just came out to play today. This is Justin Fields' stat line right now. PS for passing. Of course, you know this is yards. 2 total touchdowns for Justin Fields today. Now, of course, in the first half, Justin Fields did not look good. He looked dookie as hell. The play call was bad. Everything just did not look good. Now, he started out 2 for 2 for only 10 yards, and then eventually ended up being 2 for 6 for 10 yards, and also having 2 fumbles. Of course, he fumbled the snap. Of course, it was a low snap, but I did expect him to be able to pick the ball up and still continue to play. He hesitated. It looked like the nerves got to him a little bit. He froze up, and then Khalil Herbert had to dive on the ball. After that, the very next play, the play was in. It was a 3 wide receiver set to the left side, single backfield tight end tight to the right. Basically, they went out. There was nobody open, so Justin Fields had to make a play, and he went out there. He tried to make a play out there. He was short about 4 or 5 yards. He was still trying to spin out of there and try to still get those extra yards. They stripped him. The ball goes out, but he was still able to get up, outrun the defender that was actually ahead of him, and jump on the ball and get the ball back so that it won't be a turnover for the Bears. Then after that, of course, Miami scores a touchdown and goes up 13-0 on the Bears. But he came in the very next series. He was, I think, either 4 or 5 or 5 or 6 at the end of the second quarter, drove the Bears down the field and allowed Carlos Santos to kick it looked like damn near easy 53-yard field goal. So then the Bears don't go down the field. I mean, don't go into halftime being down 13-0. They was down 13-3 instead. And then right after that, Justin Fields drafts them right down the field, makes all the right plays, and then throws a very easy touchdown to Jesse James. And he was just able to just walk into the end zone, basically moonwalk into the end zone and score a touchdown. Then the Bears is once again down 13-10, and then after that, Justin Fields drives them right back down the field after the Bears get another defensive stop on the Miami Dolphins, and then he is able to drive them down the field and get a red zone rushing touchdown or 8-yard rushing touchdown as well. Then after that, he still was able to make a few plays here and there. Seemed like the Miami Dolphins started catching on to exactly what the Chicago Bears were trying to do with Justin Fields. But at the end of the day, he was fairly accurate after playing like complete shit the first two series of the game. He came in the last 4 or 5 series, and he just lit the Miami Dolphins defense on fire. Of course, this is a preseason game. This is not number one starters, but he did look good out there as well. And once again, finishing 14 of 20 for 142 yards, 2 total touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. And once again, they showing the highlights right now. They showing exactly what he did out there. But yet again, tell me, people, what did you think of Justin Fields out there? He looked it pretty good out there. I gave him uh, an A- evaluation this time around. It did not start out looking good at first, but he did turn it around, and he looked excellent out there after that. And that defensive line, they looked it real good out there. Whether it was the starters, the second string starters, third string, fourth string, fifth string, it did not matter. That Bears defensive line looked hungry out there, and they just continuously shredded that Miami Dolphins offensive line. Now, if the Bears defensive line is going to continuously look like that throughout the preseason and going into the regular season, man, the NFL is in trouble. But of course, a lot of those players that made those plays was going against no-name players. They are, for the most part, no-name players, but it is okay. If they is able to continuously do something like that every week, then I look forward to those players being on the active roster and still go out there and make extra plays. So it was a few players out there that really did not play either at all, or either because of injury, or they just sat out today, or they really just played one series. One of them was Roquan Smith. He didn't dress today. It wasn't because of injury or nothing. It was because just having him sit out basically. Tariq Cohen, who's still on the unable to perform list, he wasn't able to play today. He's still recovering from his ACL injury. Allen Robinson played, I think, maybe one series, and that was it. A lot of guys only played one series out there, so the Bears starters really didn't get the chance to move the ball. This story today was mainly about Justin Fields, and he was typically able to go out there and perform specifically well. Once again, 14 of 20, 142 yards, and he looked very relaxed out there. At certain times, he looked a little too relaxed, and his throw was a little lackadaisical. But he cranked up that intensity a little bit, and he was able to make the right plays. But every time he made a play, it looked at efforts. It looked at very effortless. Even when he had his 8-yard rushing touchdown, or when he dodged a defender, it looked at very effortlessly. And he was able to make the right plays. He was able to keep moving around and score touchdowns. Okay, it was 33 rushing yards. So let me go ahead and correct that for Justin Fields. Where's the erasing it? Okay, 35 yards. When you erase that and make that 33. There we go for Justin Fields. So that's basically what he was able to do out there. But they had a few drops out there that they should have been catches. But other than that, overall excellent performance from the Chicago Bears, and I'm really looking forward to the Bears still doing that every week. Now I don't know if they're gonna play the starters 100% of the time during the second game of the season of the preseason, well, at least up until almost the fourth quarter. or not. They usually traditionally do that when it's 4 games or the third game of the year. They have the starters play into the third quarter. But I don't know how they're going to do that. But if they do have them play into the third quarter, the second game of the season, that's going to be excellent to see. Get the chance to see the starters truly go out there and play hard and put in a good performance. So let's just see how that turns out. And then, of course, the last game of the season, uh, guys is fighting for their jobs before the regular season takes hold. So let's just see exactly how things turn out for our Chicago Bears. But right now, of course, yet again, Chicago Bears beat the Miami Dolphins 20-13. And I am getting ready to end this live stream, but yet again, I will be doing another live stream next Bears preseason game, every Bears preseason game coming up this year. And also tune in for the halftime shows that I will be doing this upcoming regular season and preseason. I said preseason, but also pre-game and post-game footage as well. And also, will be live streaming with multiple Bear YouTubers this time around. So just make sure to check out the Ghost of Judah Tribe. Uh, well, he's either biological butters, well, Baraicho butters. He changed it up so much. So just check out his channel. And also KO Sports Talk as well. So just make sure you check out those channels as well. And just make sure to stay tuned to everything. And this is Jonah Pitney once again bringing it back to you with another sports reaction. This time talking about our Chicago Bears and them getting a very good win this week in the preseason, 20-13. So check you guys out later. Peace out, man.
Immediate minute slushy in one of 3 icy cool flavors.